It all began with three people who were filled with passion and a dream. When those dreams were shattered, they started a radio show. And KVJ was born 15 years ago right here in South Florida. Then, one fateful morning, they were silenced. But you wouldn't be silenced. You saved the KVJ show. And now, after months of silence, they are back. Kevin, Virginia, and Jason. This show is about you. This show is about South Florida. This show is local. This is the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
Wow, how about that, huh? Wow, do we have a party already going on? And people are going, it's Tuesday. People are like, what is going on? This is Tuesday. Why is this so insane? Well, I just want to say hello to the 97.9 WRMF audience. Thank you so much for welcoming us into your homes and into your cars. And I want to say welcome to the KVJ Nation. How about that, huh? What a moment that was 12 years ago today.
Dang.
97.9 WRMF. 12 being silent.
So it's 12 years here. Wow.
Yes, it is.
I think at least I did. I've worked longer here than Station 1.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you would have done 10 there. You done 12 here.
Well, we left in 13, I think, right?
Yep.
13, yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's how the math works out. We finally did math. Boy, look at us growing up.
I'm not doing math.
No, it's a good idea. We don't want you to either. Yeah, how about that? So, yeah, if you're a little confused, 12 years ago today, we signed on 97.9 WRMF after spending a good, almost 13, 14 years, I think it was, across the street. And then one great little jaunt to another station, and then wound up here at home where we feel like we've always belonged.
It was a very little jaunt.
Yes, it was. It was kind of more of a skip.
It was kind of more of like a, dizzy tornado. What just happened?
Yeah.
That was kind of like dizzy tornado time.
I got off that ride. That ride was too fast for me.
I almost kind of like blanked it out.
What happened?
Yep. So here we go. It was on this day, and how odd is that, too, that 12 years ago, it was also on a Tuesday.
That is weird, right?
Yes. So here we are. I forgot that was on a Tuesday that we started.
Our good friend Panchita dropped off champagne and all kinds of goodies for everybody.
She's the best.
She is the best.
Yes.
She is the best. So there you go. So here we are. It is now starting off a whole new year at 97.9 WRMF. Wow.
One more decade. One more decade.
Well, at least go half of that.
Half of it.
At least half.
Your deal says you're here for half a decade.
That's right. So there you go.
And then are you going to be like Howard Stern? And you're going to be like, well, all right, we're only working 4 days a week. And then we're only working 3 days a week. And then we're only working 1 day a week.
His show's only working 1 day a week, and they just fired a bunch of people.
I know, but that's what happens. I mean, think about how you feel now. How are you going to feel in 20 more years?
Right.
You're going to probably be tired, too.
I'll still be emailing Kevin, hey, can we do World Record Wednesday? For the longest nards on the planet. I'll break that record.
Yeah, there you go. Quite a record to hold. So 1 day at a time, baby. Here we go. But starting off a new year, thanks to everybody who's been here through the course of our time here. It's amazing if you can say that, I've been there for every day at KVJ at 97.9 WRMF. And thank you to everybody that's been with us every day since we started in 1999.
Amen.
Yeah, so appreciate everybody out there. So here we go. Another milestone for KVJ. Virginia, you hit a milestone yesterday. Your birthday was going down.
Yeah, it was a great day. I was showered with love. I felt so much love yesterday.
Right.
It was beautiful.
That's how you do a Monday. That's how you start the week off, with a lot of love.
It was actually lovely. It was very nice. So many gifts kept arriving at the doorstep. I'm like, this is awesome.
That's nice. What did you get that you loved?
Well, when we left here, I had that huge tray of like 8,000 chicken wings from Sicilian Oven.
There was
right.
a lot of
So
wings.
many chicken wings.
Yeah.
And garlic bread, which Denny's discovered yesterday. And he and I did the same thing. You have one piece and you're like, oh, that was good. I think I'll have another.
Right.
And you have 3 and then you don't know what happened. You ate 8 pieces of it.
It does. Denny said he went just to eat one piece. He goes, I ate the whole thing. I ate the whole loaf.
Yeah.
I have done that before. I've ate the Sicilian Oven loaf just sitting in my car, and then I told my family they forgot to give it to us.
I don't know why I get so much joy, but I love seeing Denny's eat a lot. Great in abundance.
Well, he normally doesn't do that.
Doesn't.
He doesn't go nuts with carbs. Like, he behaves himself usually, but that bread was something else.
It was. And I was doing yesterday what no one else in America is doing. I was eating a ton of salad.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, I went double on that yesterday. I ate, I don't know if you can get fat on salad, but if you could, I tried yesterday.
You tried the Sicilian salad.
I went 2 big full plates yesterday. Yeah,
That's
it was
good.
It's great.
It's very good.
You gotta look out for the iceberg lettuce.
Yeah, there's no iceberg in that
There's no
one.
iceberg in that one.
Yeah, if you want to see everything we learned yesterday from Sicilian Oven, it was on the after the show. It's kind of interesting just talking about how they break down pizza, how they make it, what makes really good pizza. Learned a lot about New York style pizza as well. So if you love doing pizza, you pick up some pointers in that conversation that we had yesterday, which is on demand on Spotify and YouTube.
Yeah, I'm on another quest. I'm going to probably learn how to toss a pizza. You know, when they're doing that trick with the flour on the table. I've always wanted to learn that and do it correctly. Last time I tried it, I basically put a hole through the dough.
There's a certain finesse required.
There is.
Okay.
Yeah,
Big
Chef
challenge.
Andrew was telling me all the pointers on what to do, but it's not. It takes practice. You got to practice with a wet rag at home.
Oh, a wet rag.
So
Okay.
I'm in the training part. I'm
gotcha.
learning how to do that, and I'm learning how to become a mime. So I have been busy.
Yeah.
So many projects.
Mime pizza.
Well, I like that for a sketch.
It'd be quite a combo. Absolutely. And Jbird, I know that you had something interesting go on because somehow your neighbor got your mail, and that turned into an awkward situation because you're getting miming stuff. He's all into, and I guess you've been ordering things for mimes. There's props and whatnot that you might need.
Yeah, you ever have that where you open up someone's mail and don't realize it's not yours because you're kind of going through the motions? They opened up my mail and it had some weird stuff it had all this mime stuff. So they knock on my door. I never met this neighbor. They go, hey, I realized this has your address on it. And they dropped it off at mine and I thought it was yours. So I opened it and I apologized, but it had mime stuff in there. It had dinosaur stuff in there. It had a Freddy Krueger knife hand in there. Just a bunch of regular items that...
Like, who's our neighbor?
Yeah. And other stuff in there too.
Do you know them at all?
No, I never met them.
Okay.
That's happened.
I never will.
That's happened to me too, where I've gotten someone else's mail, I've opened it up, and then I go, "Oh, wait a minute, my name's not Gloria."
Yeah, right. Okay, the job here is to figure out who is responsible for this calamity. Is it Jbird or is it producer Denny's 3-year-old son, Lochlan? Which one of these two broke 3 pairs of glasses in just one day? Who did that? Went through 3. That is a lot. I'm going to say that is Jbird because I know he's got multiple glasses. He's been known to snap them before. And I don't know if Lochlan will get his hands on 3 separate pairs. So I'm going Bird on this one. What do you think, Virginia?
Yeah, I think it's Bird, too. We call him Snapple.
Okay.
I don't hate that.
Snapple.
I kind of like that.
He's snapping everything.
Are we right on that one?
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. 3, huh?
I did 2 pairs of regular glasses to make you see, and 1 pair of sunglasses.
Damn.
One was really kind of hanging on by a thread. I mean, a gust of wind would have broken that one. That one was Denunzo. Sat on another one, and I mean, you see me when I sit hard, y'all. I do.
You need to get glasses at Costco.
And
Like
bulk.
when you buy 1, buy 6.
When I had my hip replacement, Twigs from the snack pack bought me like 30 pairs.
That was nice.
It was.
How many are broken?
We are down to our last pair right here.
Down to one. How much do those cost?
They're not that much money. I get like the cheapos, and the quality, in my defense, isn't the best. Now, I'm sure if you guys had them, you wouldn't break them, but I'm pretty hard on stuff, and any kind of movement, you know, they're done.
They're not built to last.
They're not built, not for a monster like me.
No, not when your name is Snapple.
No,
not for this guy.
No, I really am like bam, bam.
Knuckle flavored Snapple.
I don't even realize sometimes I'm breaking things. I was like, oh my gosh, what a wake I've left.
Okay, who was it that slipped on a pizza pan that was on the floor? Was that Jbird or Baby Lochlan?
Ooh. I feel like the doers run a tight ship.
Right.
I don't think they would have a pizza pan on the floor. I'm going to go that's Jbird.
I feel like that is supposed to be the right answer as well. Are we correct?
That was actually Lochlan.
Really?
Yeah, it's kind of a deceptive one. But you know how the thing under the oven, you pull it out and you keep your pans in?
He put it there.
He saw the pizza pan in there and then he wanted to play with it. And he put it on the floor and forgot about it. And then later we gave him a treat and he was running back out to the living room and he slipped right on it. It's like, oh, sorry, bud.
You did it to yourself, kid.
That's what we kind of told him. Like, dude, you set up this whole scenario.
No tears. You booby trapped yourself.
Yeah, but he hasn't touched it since. So.
Okay, was it Jbird or Baby Lochlan that got startled by a turtle and then fell down? Who is that?
And this could go either way.
It really could go either way.
Right. I'll go Lochlan on this one. What do you think, Virginia?
I hope it was Lochlan because he's closer to the ground and he'll take a fall better than Bird.
I don't know if that's true, actually. I think Lochlan would take a better fall than me.
That's what I said.
Oh, I think I got to get my hearing
Take it
tested.
better, yeah.
Yeah, he'll take it better than you. I don't want you falling. We just fixed your hip.
There's a weird thing where at a certain age, when you fall, it's funny to your friends, but you know you're old when you fall and your friends are alarmed.
Yes.
You cross that threshold.
I have noticed that. Yeah, when I would
stop being funny.
When I would fall, people who would laugh at anything, they go, "Oh no, dude, you got to be careful, man." The laughter had died.
When the laughter dies.
Is that Lochlan that fell?
That was Lochlan.
Okay, good.
Freaking turtle came out of the bush and scared him.
Damn.
Oh, okay, yeah.
He was playing in the garden, and we have like kind of a section with some shrubs, and we saw it shaking, and he walked up to it, and a turtle emerged from it.
Big turtle?
It was a medium-sized turtle. Like one of the ones that's in the lakes.
There would have been anybody scared, I think.
I agree. It actually kind of scared me. I just didn't fall.
Okay. Held your
He
composure.
fell back. I didn't want him touching it because I think like kids can't touch amphibians, right?
Some of the turtles will snap at you, too.
Yeah.
So you definitely don't want to get a turtle bite.
Yeah.
And which one of these two threw up an ice pop right after eating it? Who did that? Was that Jbird or Baby Lochlan?
Again, I mean, we could get either one of these cats on that one.
I'm going to go Jbird, just a little bit more barfy. He's kind of like a cat.
He has barfed a lot recently.
Yeah.
I can't barf anymore, guys.
That was a Baby Lochlan.
He's all barfed out.
I gotta take a time out from barfing. I beg of thee.
Yeah, we gave Lochlan one of those ice pops. It was a red one. He hadn't had one before, and he loved it. He goes, "This is amazing." So he ate it so quick. I think it was his first ice cream headache too.
Oh, okay.
I could see the pain in his eyes as he was eating
Like,
it.
what's going on?
But he immediately finished it and just puked up red. I think he ate it too fast. Which stains everything, by the way.
Yes, it does.
Please come over here and barf on the white tablecloth.
The only good thing was it was ice pop. It was the only thing he barfed out. It was just pure ice pop.
And who was it that had a Slurpee dumped on their face? Was that Jbird or Baby Lochlan?
Oh, no. I don't want that for anybody.
No, I don't either, but I'm going to go Jbird being around it. What do you think, Virginia?
I'll go Lochlan.
Okay.
It was me. Well, my buddy Twigs, as we know, he was helping me turn one of my kitchen cabinets into a Bigfoot/alien sanctuary.
Because who needs a place to put dishes?
Well, there's so many other places in there. That's the centerpiece. As soon as you walk in the kitchen, you see a Bigfoot/alien Amazon type of.
I mean, that's a diorama on steroids.
It's a diorama, but it still needs some work. And he had a Slurpee on the counter. So he's on top of the counter. I'm on the ground, and I'm trying to get. I have my back looking up, and I'm trying to also grab some tools, and he stepped back, and the Slurpee fell off the counter and landed right plop on my face.
Oh, wow.
And that will wake you up.
Oh, I can imagine.
It definitely does get your attention.
That's a sticky cleanup.
It really was. And you thought you were done cleaning it up, and all through the night, I'm like, oh, there's more Slurpee there.
All right, we're wrapping up the summertime here on the KVJ show with Camp KVJ. This is going to be the final week, and we're going to be wrapping it up with 4 packs of tickets to Rapids Water Park. Thank you so much to them. They've been an amazing sponsor here all summer long, giving us lots of great tickets for the kids to go and check out all their amazing rides. Plus, we got a $100 Visa gift card from Love the Palm Beaches, and we've got Lucy on here from Boynton Beach to play Denny's or Animal. Hello, Lucy.
Hi, KVJ.
How you doing, Lucy?
I'm doing really good.
Good. Well, we're going to play this fun game. It's called Denny's or Animal, and we're going to play noises, and you got to tell us if it's the real animal or if this is Denny's that's making this noise, okay?
All right.
Okay, the first thing that I got for you here, this is actually a turtle that is growling while it's eating. Do you think this is Denny's or Animal? Excuse you.
That just sounds like a fart.
Whoa. Wow.
Gassy little baby.
My goodness. Yeah. What that salad does to you, apparently. You might have gotten that cyclosporiasis. What do you think here, Lucy? Is that Denny's or Animal?
Denny's.
Gonna go Denny's on that, and that is actually the real turtle, believe it or not.
What?
That's how they sound, apparently. Yeah, I know. Can you believe that when they eat, they sound this gassy? It's kind of crazy. I mean,
So is that so loud it's audible for a human ear to hear, or do they have to really amp up the fart sound?
I don't know. You have to ask Denny's. He brought the noises in here. I have no clue.
So many turtle questions.
Yeah, I know. Whoa. My goodness. It's Virginia after ice cream. Okay, let's try another one here. We're going to go with a dolphin being fed a mackerel. Do you think this is Denny's or Animal here, Lucy?
Oh, look, it's a dolphin. Eat some mackerel.
Okay.
Ooh, we got a little fisherman, too.
That's a whole
He
scene.
sounds British.
Okay, dolphin being fed a mackerel. Is that Denny's or Animal, Lucy?
Denny's.
That one is Denny's. No doubt about that one. No doubt about that one. Okay, we got our footing back here, and let's go through one more. We've got some Canadian geese. Is this Denny's or Animal here, Lucy? Aha, what do you think about that one? Denny's or Animal?
Animal.
Gonna go Animal on that. That is correct. Yes, what a nice comeback you had. Absolutely. You got it. A nice little 2 out of 3. That is going to be good for 4 tickets to Rapids Water Park and a $100 Visa gift card from Love the Palm Beaches, Lucy.
Thank you.
You are so welcome.
It's actually my birthday on Saturday. I'm turning 12.
Wow.
Happy birthday.
Wow, it's a big one. Very cool. All right.
Thank you.
Well, happy birthday early for you, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Okay. You enjoy the rest of your summer.
All right. Love you guys.
Hey, love y'all too.
Love you
That's fun.
too. Happy early birthday.
Lucy
Yes.
rocks.
Yes.
Absolutely. Yeah, that was nice. Great way to close that out. Wow, I can't believe that turtle, man.
I can't either.
So embarrassed for him. That's rough. Well, it is Shark Week that is going on this week. Tune into Discovery, and they got all kinds of shark specials on there. You can learn all about it. And, well, I just keep seeing it. Something about Shark Week. There was, I think, somebody in Fiji that was attacked by a shark I just saw today.
The sharks know. When it's Shark Week, they got to get out there and do the work. They got to do the marketing. They got to bite a few people, get a few news stories. It's all a machine.
It was crazy. And then I saw yesterday a great white shark jumped completely out of the water. I think there was a surfer who was trying to take a photo, and
he was posing.
Yeah, it was like the shark, a great white, mind you, too, jumping out of the water and kind of blocked the shot that they actually wanted to get, but it kind of turned out much cooler to get the shark jumping out of the water like that than actually get the surfer, which you can get anytime.
He looked at the camera and winked, too, I heard.
It was amazing. Yeah, I mean, just what they do during Shark Week. It's like they know every day they've got another headline.
Well, they're kind of on their own press junket right now.
He winked and said, "Tag me, bitch."
That's it.
This is a big week for them.
It really is. Now, if you don't want to get close to a shark or get attacked.
No, I do not.
Probably the easiest way to do it safely is to just go to SeaWorld Orlando. They got their Shark Appreciation Week going on through Saturday.
Okay.
So if you got a little time this week, you can go. It is marking the 10th anniversary of Mako. That is Orlando's tallest, fastest, and longest roller coaster, which is themed after the Mako shark.
We are lucky that we could drive up there for the day, go enjoy it, and then come back home at night. That is a pretty awesome thing to not have to have airfare and hotel and all the expensive things that make it a vacation destination.
Oh, absolutely.
We could go for a day trip, and that's relatively affordable.
And families, if you can tolerate it, they also have Baby Shark. It's going to be there doing live shows.
With this song playing on repeat over and over again.
Yes. If you think you can handle that.
Is that whole song just Baby
But
Shark?
you know what?
Pretty much.
They also have Anheuser-Busch products. So you can, if you're going to play Baby Shark for me, you better serve me some beer. Yep. Because I cannot do that sober.
Bar first, Baby Shark second.
Yes.
Go in that order. You can also do some other cool things. They got some Guy Harvey stuff up there that you can get as well. And it is all about shark conservation efforts as well. So if you do love the shark, it'd be a good time to go to SeaWorld Orlando. Might be better than riding Tiana's Bayou adventure this week because they're getting put on blast. Somebody posted a photo that said the Disney World ride was being held together with green duct tape.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, now I don't know exactly it's being held together, but you can definitely see in this photo they've got, it is showing one of the little kind of cart things that you ride in for it looks like, and they've got some green duct tape across the back. Maybe it looks like it's holding a panel on. Now, some people are like, well, maybe it's just part of the ride and the look because, you know, Disney doesn't ever seem to make any mistakes. So they're like going, yeah, but this is set in 1920s New Orleans. They didn't have duct tape in the 1920s.
And that's not something you want to sit in. If your cart at Disney has duct tape holding it together, it's a water ride.
Yeah, you're right.
The strongest of duct tape will eventually give out with enough water.
Yeah, it just doesn't seem like it's the right place to do it.
Is there a video of this? I kind of need it.
I mean, I expect it at a carnival. That I'm okay with. It's a carnival.
Yeah, no, not at Disney World. Yeah.
The Princess and the Frog is one of my favorite Disney stories, so I'm sad to hear this about the ride. Princess Tiana rocks.
I didn't even know they had a ride.
It's a newer one, yeah.
They just changed over the old, I think the log ride.
It was Splash Mountain.
Yeah, Splash Mountain was kind of whack.
Yeah, it was old.
And so some people were just saying that Splash Mountain Mountain's way different. That's what some people were doing on the ride, maybe. But yeah, they're saying that that was better maintained than this Tiana's Bayou adventure. In fact, that's not the only complaint is the duct tape. They said a Tiana figure with a non-functioning hand can be seen on it.
Oh.
Louis the alligator's mouth was not moving. They said that there were torn fabrics on some of the characters and a completely static Mama Odie figure that I guess was not working. Yeah.
Oh, my gosh. Mama Odie is one of the best things about the whole thing. How dare they silence? And Louis the gator, named after Louis Armstrong?
Yes.
Insulting.
And then they said there was a broken screen on the ride's major lift hill. So they said the ride even shut down shortly after they exited. fueling some complaints about the attraction, saying, y'all got to put some more attention on this.
I mean, I feel like this is stuff they could fix overnight while the park is closed. These are just simple maintenance things.
You also don't really know anything about rides either. It might not be just an overnight thing.
But they need to get their act together.
Well, that I agree with.
How insulting. To New Orleans and Princess Tiana and Mama Odie.
Yeah, they said maybe there's something going on with the Tiana ride, because even in Disneyland on the other side of the country in January 2025, over a year ago, they said that one of the Tiana boats was taken on water before the final lift hill, and they had to evacuate people from the ride.
Damn.
On that one. So because it was taken on water. So like, what are you guys doing with the Tiana rides at both parks?
What's the big song with Tiana?
I mean, there's a bunch of them.
Just give me a taste of one.
The best one, they have a Dr. John song down in New Orleans. It's really good. From Princess and the Frog.
Wonder why you like that one.
It's a great song.
Right. Yeah, and it's supposed to be a great ride. And I've never known Disney to not be on top of every single detail. So I'm surprised to hear of so many things on one ride that are slipping through the cracks.
Yeah, that's embarrassing, Disney. When y'all are paying that much to get in the park, things better not be held together with duct tape.
They're losing their focus on making bad movies. They got to stay focused to what got you to the dance. That's the theme park.
I wonder, has anybody else noticed, is Disney trending down, or is this just a one-off? I'm sure it's just a one-off, but if we're missing something, you can let us know.
That's a lot of things on one ride that you just named off.
Right. So that is a little suspect.
It is very suspect. Get it together.
Well, for Shark Week, we've got a quick little one-off of Shark Tank, a hot pitch of a product that maybe you might want. We'll see if Jbird and Denny's can make this a good pitch or not.
First of all, thank you so much, Sharks, for having us in here. We really do appreciate the opportunity.
Oh, me and Kevin are the Sharks?
Well, you guys are the Sharks. The chat room's the Sharks.
Okay.
Look, we're trying to sell everybody here.
Okay.
Shark Week.
And we just want to say we appreciate you guys giving us your attention.
And the chance.
Kevin's definitely Mr. Wonderful.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes. Okay, gentlemen, what do you got here today?
Sharks, have you ever been halfway through a bowl of soup, switched to your salad, then realized your steak just arrived? It's a utensil nightmare.
That's why we invented
the Sporknifeinator.
This is the world's first utensil that transforms from a spoon to a fork to a knife in seconds.
3 utensils?
One legendary invention.
No more digging through the silverware drawer like you're searching for a buried treasure.
Whether you're camping, road tripping, eating lunch at work, or just avoiding doing the dishes,
the Sporknifeinator has your back. Less clutter.
Fewer dishes.
More eating. Sharks, today we are asking for $250,000 for 10% of our company.
Ooh, I'm out.
And a chance to change the way the world eats forever.
Once people try the Sporknifeinator, they'll wonder why anyone ever needed 3 separate utensils in the first place.
Sharks, who's ready to take a bite out of the future? Why choose one
when you can have all 3?
3, 2, 1. The Sporknifeinator. Your stomach will thank you later.
Huh. Thank you. Song and everything.
No prototype.
Thank you. Well, we got that already. Someone's working on that in Dallas. We've got about 100 prototypes, different colors, different shapes. We've got a baby line. We've got a toddler line. We've got an elderly line.
Yes.
Ooh.
Now, I do remember when I was a kid, my parents had this utensil, and it was a fork, it was a spoon, and it had a serrated edge on the side. It had everything you wanted in one utensil.
It was like for camping or whatever.
No, we actually, us Rolsons, just use it for everyday eating.
You did?
They were cheap because my parents were going, we don't need spoons or knives. This is brilliant.
Huh.
Well, the good thing about the Sporknifeinator, it's electronic. It's, we have technology involved. You also can hit a button that lets you know how many calories you've consumed in just one meal.
How does it do that?
Science.
Science.
AI.
Who is it that has done that for you?
We have a great scientific team back there in Dallas.
Led by Bill Nye.
They are amazing. We've partnered up with the Dobbins family. I know you guys know who they are. They come from a long line of money. They have a lineage.
Cy Dobbins?
Cy Dobbins' family has invested.
I know that cat.
And all we're looking is for $250,000 for 10% of our company.
Oh, that's steep, huh? Now, what about the other Sporknifeinators that are already on the market?
There's nothing like this on the market.
There's not nothing.
There's nothing like this on the market. There's just not.
There's not. Okay.
Now, again, we've taken the modern world, we've mixed it with the primitive world, and we've made the Sporknifeinator.
Okay. How you feeling about this, Virginia? You going to take them up on their offer?
The pitch was amazing.
Yes, it was.
10 out of 10 on the pitch.
Yes, it was.
I love the singing.
Yeah.
I love the unison rhyming.
Okay, yeah.
All of that was my
great.
Favorite.
Mm-hmm.
The tool itself sounds terrible. I'm going to accidentally stab myself. It seems heavy.
No, it's funny.
It's got technology and
we got to get her a prototype.
Yeah, we'll give you a prototype. I think that may change the tide for you.
I do need the prototype.
I'm going to get you all prototypes. They're going to be shipped here from Dallas.
Why didn't you bring it in today? I mean, you're kind of incomplete in your pitch.
Well, Cy Dobbins and his family, they said it's not ready yet for the public. We want the Sharks to get the best because the Sharks are the best.
Okay.
Spin us around with compliments.
Yeah.
I see what you're doing.
Well, we're asking the Sharks that we've got on the KVJ YouTube chat right now, and I asked, are you buying the Sporknifeinator?
Hey, your stomach will thank you later.
And how much is this thing retailing for?
Great question. Anywhere between $14.99 and $300. Okay. We're not real sure yet. Parts are kind of expensive. The market, you
never know.
As
shortage.
NASDAQ, the Dow,
War in Iran.
Wall Street.
Chip shortage.
El Nino. The whole thing is all working. COVID still, come on.
Yeah. Well, all you really need is one investor, and the good news is 47% of people are saying that they are in.
Oh,
wow.
Yes.
Okay, thank you, chat room.
Yeah.
That was just based on the song alone.
Yeah, that definitely won some
song
people
won it over.
Yeah, okay.
So maybe we're just pitchmen with terrible ideas?
Maybe people with great products can hire you to pitch them.
That should be the Shark thing. You guys just go on the show every single week and pitch everybody else's product for
You
them.
got personality plus.
Now that I'm buying.
It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. Virginia, take it away, because you know we need that Dirt of the Day.
This Dirt of the Day is brought to you by my favorite closet people, closetsbydesign.com. We had just heard last week about Brad Pitt's kids all dropped the last name Pitt. Now we're hearing that Tom Cruise's daughter, Suri Cruise, the child that he had with Katie Holmes, she's 20 years old now, and she has just dropped Cruise from her name. Now, she's the only daughter, the only child of Tom and Katie, and I guess she's now going to go by Suri Noel. She's a freshman at Carnegie Mellon University, and she hasn't seen her dad, Tom Cruise, since she was 7.
Wow.
She's now 20.
Yeah.
You know, this is the thing about the Scientology, if you don't know. So if you're not in Scientology and you used to be and you don't want to be in Scientology, they call you a suppressive person. Even if that person is your offspring, Scientology recommends that you have nothing to do with them, because even your own child, if they're not in Scientology, is considered a suppressive person. And back when Katie and Tom split up, I bet you she was like, all right, I'm taking this kid because I'm afraid you're going to take this kid. I don't want my kid to be stuck in Scientology. You don't got to pay me nothing. No child support, no nothing. Just give me this kid, and I don't want this drama. Apparently, she was being intimidated by the Church of Scientology behind the scenes and was afraid he would abduct Suri. crazy, right? That Scientology is wild, y'all.
You do hear some crazy stories and you go, okay, are these real? Are these legit stories? Because the stories I've heard, it sounds like kind of like a Men in Black situation.
Totally. And a lot of the stories come from people that were formerly on the inside. I tend to believe those people because they look around and they're like, oh my gosh, I'm in a cult. Let me get out of this. And then that's when Scientology turns on them, threatens them, follows them. If you say anything bad about them, they'll like camp outside your house.
Who's the one actress that, whoa, I can't believe it. She talks like this. Come on. I'm from New York. I love Scientology.
Oh, King of Queens.
Yeah, what's her name? I can't
what's
think
her
about
name? Oh, my gosh. It'll come to us.
Leah Remini?
Yes. She talks a lot of crap about them, and I believe her.
She's gone after them.
And they've gone after her. She said they would sit outside her house in a van, stalking her, trying to intimidate her. Oh, hell no. I'd be getting a paintball gun and picking them off.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
It's going to be a war in my front yard.
Well, grab that paintball gun.
Yeah.
Don't ruin their shirt.
Well, you can't grab a real gun. What's the next best thing? Give me an airsoft. That'd be fun, too. I don't know if you saw this on Netflix. There is a new documentary coming out called A Toxic Love Story. And it is a crazy story about this chick named Michelle Hadley, who spent 88 days in jail because her ex-boyfriend and his new fiance framed her for all these crazy, outlandish crimes. And because her ex-boyfriend, Ian was his name, because Ian was a U.S. Marshal at the time, he went to the cops and he was telling them that his ex-girlfriend, Michelle, was doing all this crazy stuff. He said that his ex-girlfriend arranged for a Craigslist ad and was encouraging men to show up at his current fiance's home and break in her house and hurt her and do things to her. And none of that ever happened. Ian and his new fiance framed Michelle for all these crimes. She never did any of it. It was like a whole fake cyber stalking thing that they had set up, and they believed him because he was a U.S. Marshal at the time. But then when they finally got in there and investigated, they realized that Ian and Angela were lying the whole time. So, wow, that sounds like a great Netflix documentary.
Yeah, it does.
It is called A Toxic Love Story, if you want to look for it. And finally, here, in the most easily prosecutable case ever, they did decide yesterday, after 5 days of testimony, that they will be moving forward with a case against David in the murder case of 14-year-old Celeste Rivas. It will proceed to trial.
Did they not have enough clues?
I mean, they've got mountains of evidence.
It was pretty unreal.
I mean, this guy can't think he has a chance of getting away with this, can he?
I mean, that jury deliberation should take under 30 seconds.
Right? The judge said the trial must begin within 90 days, which I love that. Let's move this through. Let's not waste a bunch of time. He is back in court on August 31st for his arraignment. So they are eligible for the death penalty, but the L.A. District Attorney hasn't announced yet whether or not they're going to go after the death penalty just yet. So they're currently weighing everything. I don't think they have to check and see if they have enough evidence. Yeah. Maybe they're weighing other things that we don't know about. But yes, it's going to move forward and proceed to trial for David. And that's what's going on in your dirt.
It's going to be an ongoing issue. And the question is, where do you side with this? I think that we do like cameras. Like, for instance, Nancy Guthrie probably would have liked more to get some information about who took her mom and where they took her.
You're all right about that.
But they were saying that a lot of cameras weren't active. So that's an argument saying, hey, you can see clearly the value of having cameras all over our society. Other people then start to say, okay, well, with AI, when you start getting all these images and piecing them together, you can come up with a profile about somebody, and regular citizens can be watched and profiled, because we have seen people within law enforcement agencies abusing their power. that stalk exes or do other malevolent type things with this information and the power that they have. And like going, I don't want to have somebody doing that to me. That's not fair.
Well, especially if you've gone through something in your life where someone has done that to you. If it's never happened to you where someone's used your information and they've abused their power, it's not going to really affect you. But if you've gone through that, you're gonna have a different perspective than other people.
Totally.
Yeah, so the question is, where do we need to land as a society? And one of the big things... You all right? What happened?
Sorry, I tried to keep it in. I just banged my knee. It's all right. I'll be okay.
He rocked the console.
He radios hard,
He kicked
man.
it so hard.
As you are, Kevin. Sorry. I was hoping you guys didn't notice that.
People down the hall noticed that.
Yeah. That was a big one.
Earthquake Pennington.
So with Flock Safety, they are a company that makes AI-powered automated license plate reader cameras. Now, unlike red light or speed cameras, these Flock cameras don't issue tickets. What they do is they capture a high-resolution image of every passing vehicle. They then read the license plate automatically. They use AI to identify the make and model, the color, the approximate year, unique features that might be on it. They record the data, the time, and the GPS location. Then they compare vehicles against hot lists of stolen cars, maybe wanted suspects, Amber Alerts, other law enforcement databases, things like that. And it can do it that fast with AI. And the thing about these things is you don't really know where the cameras are because they're commonly installed on utility poles at neighborhood entrances, but they can be along major roads, shopping districts, parking lots. Sometimes they actually just work them into speed limit signs or other roadside infrastructure, so you don't notice these at all. You'd have no idea. Like you can see, for instance, a red light camera or something like that at an intersection.
Right.
These would just be in a place you don't know. It's just always recording you and capturing your information, then processing it against AI.
Magnolia got pulled over twice in like 10 minutes because I forgot to renew her license plate. It's hooked up to my birthday.
Okay.
All the cars, I feel like, are. And so she was riding around, got pulled over twice in 5 minutes because the readers are no joke. Like, immediately the cop gets alerted. Oh, there's a person with an expired tag going down US 1 in Juno Beach because that's where it was. So twice in 5 minutes, two different cops popped her.
Yeah. So if you have any kind of infractions or riding a bit dirty, you're probably going to hate the Flock camera system.
But let me just tell you, when you blame it on your mom, the cop gave her a warning.
Okay.
She did not get fined.
Handy little hint.
Blame it on your mom.
Okay, well, me and Kevin can't, Virginia.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Let me call her.
Well, she didn't renew it.
I don't have a direct line to heaven, Virginia. I'm sorry.
Oh, damn.
You know what? My mom was going to renew it, but she died.
Yeah.
They say that these Flock cameras do not use facial recognition. It's all about identifying vehicles rather than people, trying to make some people feel more comfortable about it because some people are getting a bit uneasy. So you have the people that are selling the pros, and there are a lot of really good things about it. Yesterday, in fact, I was watching TV, got an Amber Alert about a 13-year-old girl in Ocala that had been abducted, and I saw on the news today that was resolved and pretty quick. They identified the vehicle. They did a pit maneuver. I think the guy came out blazing.
Oh, I love this.
They took him out. He's no longer with us. And I think he had been dating her mom, is the story I got.
This happens, guys. Like, they look for a single mom with like an 11-year-old, 12-year-old, 13-year-old girl. They pretend like they're into the mom.
But it didn't take long. I mean, that's the whole point, is that, they were on it quick.
Some of those Amber Alerts are alarming, though. Sometimes they'll go off at 2 o'clock in the morning with such great detail.
Right.
There's
and here's the argument that when it goes off, they're getting people super fast with the Flock cameras. So that's why they're like saying we need to have these because we can track people down and save lives like that 13-year-old girl.
I love it for that reason. I'm willing to give up a little privacy if we can save kids that are being kidnapped by predators.
Right. 12,000 communities are using it nationwide, but there are people saying, I just don't like this, man. This is Big Brother-like. You are getting a whole network nationwide. We got this whole thing of mass surveillance that's now happening in our society. And if we let this go through, this is what our society is going to look like.
Some people are afraid if you give them an inch, they're going to ask for a foot. The more power you give up, who knows what the next thing is going to be they're going to ask you to do. And that's why people fear this.
I hear you. And I see the point. I think all of us understand the point. But we're at a place now with these predators and pedophiles that we have to give up a little bit of our safety and security for that they can catch these predators. I believe in these cameras.
I will say this, even with all of these predator sting operations and all these people going after predators, and it's so prevalent on social media, these predators don't care. They are still out there. I mean, there's no slowing them down.
Exactly.
There's
And that's
so
why
many
that's
of them.
why you would argue saying that we need these flock cameras because of situations just like this. This gives us a mass advantage over people that try to hide in various places. These camera readers all over the place, they can't go anywhere on the road in a car and travel that way, or we're going to find them.
If they snatch one of your kids or they snatch somebody you love's kid, you're going to be hoping these cameras are up and operational.
Well, I think eventually we're going to get to the point where, let's say Kevin walks outside, there might be cameras out floating around the sky you don't even know, and they'll be able to identify you with facial recognition. If they want to find out who you are, they'll be able to. It's going to get to that point.
Yeah.
We'll be living in a smart city where everything's hooked up to electronics and computers and all that stuff, and you're not going to have that much privacy. You'll be able to be identified pretty quickly.
So the question is how much will people allow these? Now, look, if somebody abducts your kid, you're going to wish that they had these flock cameras all over the roads and we're using them.
Exactly.
But if you rob a bank and you're on the lam, man, you're really going to hate these cameras.
Well, don't rob a bank then, you moron.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
And then the person that's in between that does become the victim of somebody that works for a law enforcement agency and they abuse their power and abuse you with it. Now, this is a big hill to climb. Just polling our KVJ TV audience on YouTube right now, I said, do you want these AI cameras reading your license plates everywhere? 80% of people are saying no.
Yeah, I'm with the 80%.
So this is the uphill climb. So even though you may love the resolution of the story yesterday where they saved a 13-year-old girl that was abducted and fast using technology like this, I don't think a majority of people are going to want it around.
I do. I want it. I'm sorry. I think the price is small for the reward, which is saving children.
We want to save the children, Kevin, but we also want to be able to go through that yellow/red light without getting a ticket when you think no one's watching.
Yeah.
I don't think the cameras are there for that.
I kid you, jokes.
I got to tell you, technology is making privacy a really complicated issue. We were just talking about the flock AI cameras that are popping up all over the place that are simply just reading people's license plates, and 80% of people are not fond of that. They don't like that concept. The main concern is abuse. And they just say, we see this time and time again. Of all the benefits that are out there, there's always going to be somebody in a place of power that's going to use it against someone that is innocent, and we don't want that. I was surprised at how overwhelming that was.
I'm not. People want their privacy.
Yeah. I mean, I see the definite benefits. To have it be 80-20, that's very convincing. And it's going to be interesting to see just how much we're going to see those things in our society. And people, too, were talking about who the owner is of some of those. And they say, you know, we don't like some of these tech CEOs. They seem a little weird to us. And
who owns Flock?
I believe they're Palantir, which is just made headlines because they're actually relocating down to South Florida.
Which one does Dr. Evil own?
All of them are Dr.
Honestly,
Evil.
I'm starting to see clips, and I know they're just clips, and they're like 20-second clips, but some of these big wigs that are all involved in this tech, they're saying certain things that I go, this sounds like a Bond villain talking right now.
I was watching a Sam Altman interview this week. I was like, this just feels like I'm watching a movie.
Yes.
It really is, with that guy who you know is what you're watching. Don't trust them. They're evil people.
Well, they're also kind of, I don't know, like gaslighting or brainwashing, saying, no. In 10 years, we're not going to need money. We're going to be living in a utopia. No one's going to need money. Like, what? In 10 years?
Yeah.
How's that going to happen?
10 years feels like really soon to completely eliminate our monetary cash system in this country.
And again, these are usually clips of 20 seconds. So I'm sure there's more to what people are saying, but it does have that air of, what? What are they talking about?
Now, our good friend Ryan from Lake Worth Beach, he's done the work, and he attached some screenshots of the West Palm Beach area from DefLock and the Miami area on Flockhopper. And you can see the coverage if you're watching KVJ TV on YouTube. If you look up in the West Palm Beach area, it is pretty much completely blanketed with the AI cameras. If you look down south from Coconut Creek down through Miami, Doral, Sunny Isle Beach, you can see pretty well covered.
Whoa.
So there's not many places still already that you can hide from this technology.
Just know when you leave your house, you're being filmed.
There's a lot of renegades, too, all over TikTok that are like climbing poles and attacking these cameras with ball bats.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
So that's a thing, too, which
It's like we're watching a sci-fi movie. now.
you
really
better hope they
is.
don't catch you up there doing that.
Yeah.
And then the next headline is, we have no idea what these space orbs are in the sky. You go, what? What is happening?
Ryan said they know South Florida's car dependent and they can track every law-abiding citizen all the time. Serious constitutional, privacy, and safety concerns here. So, I don't know. If you want to take a quick time out from fighting data centers, maybe you can get on flock cameras.
No, I can't. I'm too busy fighting Monsanto about the glyphosate.
Well, you gotta win the war with your HOA first. One battle at a time.
There's a
Let's
lot of
go.
battles out here.
I think my HOA is the strongest of all of those.
I think you're
These old men got nothing
Good.
better to do all day than try to suppress me.
Yeah, out of all of that, I think HOA scares me the most.
Yeah, it should. It's so personal.
Well, now there's another technology that is going to be debated in court as to whether or not you can constitutionally use this or not. It's coming up because in January of 2025, this Atlanta activist, Sam Tunick, who opposes Atlanta's controversial Cop City Police Training Center, was detained at the airport there in Atlanta after being placed on a terrorism watch list because of his alleged ties to the protest movement. Now, they're doing a secondary inspection on him, and federal agents were questioning him exclusive about child sexual abuse material. But his attorneys argue that those questions were merely a pretext to investigate his involvement with the Cop City protests. That's what they were really interested in. And he was requesting a lawyer, but apparently he was never advised of his rights, and agents conducted the search without a warrant. That's what they're claiming. Ooh. Now, the one thing that he did was when they demanded he unlock his Google Pixel phone, which was running Graphene OS, which is a privacy-focused operating system, he entered a passcode, and the phone reportedly restarted and wiped the entire phone clean of all of the contents.
He had a certain passcode to wipe the phone. Rocco knows how to do that.
Yes, so I didn't know you could even do this. So if you tell them a code, they'll type it in, and it's actually not to open the phone, it's to wipe the phone. They're like, you are destroying evidence that we're going to use against you. And now this looks like it's going to be heading to a court of law, as that being the big fight. Can you legally have these kind of technologies on your phone that will wipe out all information when being pressed and questioned by authorities?
Isn't everything on a cloud?
If
They
that's
told us everything's on a cloud.
That's what I thought too, but who knows? Now there might be the cloud blocker.
Are
I
you
don't
wiping
know.
your cloud and your phone all at once?
Denny's might know. Hey, Denny's, can you hop on real quick? So if you had something like this, is there's a way, I assume if you don't link your phone to the cloud, it would just be on your phone, correct?
Yeah, it would just be on your phone. In fact, the Apple software on the phones already has this ability. If somebody takes your phone, you can go to the Find My iPhone and you can wipe your phone remotely.
And no one can figure out what's on your phone. They can't go back in some kind of computer forensics and grab that data.
I mean, it's supposed to wipe it all the way clean. Whether it does or not, I mean, is up to the company, whether they keep your keystrokes or whatever on a server or something. But yeah, if you're not connected to the cloud, in fact, I don't have any of my stuff backed up to the cloud. I back it up to my actual computer.
Okay.
Denny's got some.
Denny's doesn't trust the cloud.
He's got that secret operation going.
Yeah.
We should all be doing whatever Denny's is doing.
Right.
Because he kind of knows all this stuff and we kind of don't.
Cybersecurity experts are saying it's going to be the first known prosecution around a phone's operating system. And do you legally have the rights when law enforcement asks to see inside of your phone to wipe it instead?
Well, not if they're investing a crime. If they're investing a crime, you are now getting in the way of them investing, and you can get arrested
But
for
it
that.
sounds like for this, they just had the guy because he was a protester.
This is the fight. So he's holding up that it was just because of my involvement in protests. that they were trying to go for this child sex abuse content on my phone. And they're saying, no. We believe that he had that. This is a guy that could be a pedophile that wiped away all of the evidence we were going to use against him in court.
And a pedophile is going to say whatever they got to say to get out of it. I mean, I don't know the whole story here.
Wait, pedophiles lie?
Yes, they will lie, and they're only there to help out the kid and to tell them the dangers of pedophiles. That's what they always say.
Don't trust guys that look like me.
When they get busted, I'm just here to tell them the dangers of the computer. Really? So why did you send those pictures of your private parts?
And why are you holding whipped cream?
And why did you bring in, 2 bottles of vodka and a blunt?
Yeah.
Busted.
Yeah, so this is going to be going to a judge later this year on whether or not the evidence can be used and whether the prosecution can move forward. And it could set a precedent for whether or not you can use these kind of devices and how in trouble you could get if being pressed by law enforcement, you instead decide to wipe your phone clean.
Well, it's the same thing as if let's say you have something on your phone and the police are asking you for your phone because they believe you've committed a crime and they articulate that with you, and then they see you start deleting stuff. You're gonna get another charge for tampering with evidence. That's just the way it is. So if they are investigating a crime and you are deleting stuff, that ain't gonna go. It's not gonna go well for you.
Yeah, I'm just kind of curious, are you entitled to be able to wipe your phone even if there might be something criminal on there? Or maybe you know that. So it's going to be one of those paramount cases when it comes to technology and what we're going to be able to do.
Well, there's some people who want to wipe their phone that hasn't done anything illegal. They just don't want stuff on their phone, or maybe there's something embarrassing on there.
Yeah, they can have pictures of their short cookie.
Yeah, exactly.
You just don't want people to see that.
If you're not doing anything illegal, I can see why some people would want that. But as soon as you're using it for a shady reason.
Well, I guess the question is, who knows? Because you could argue that big. The reason why I wiped it is I had some personal photos on there that were completely legal, but I didn't want anybody to get a hold of those. So that would be the ultimate question. But the technology is there. Good thing to know. I had no idea you could even do something like that. Wow.
You can set up your phone to have a passcode to do all kind of stuff. Rocco was showing me this the other day. He's like, I can set up this passcode to do this. And he puts a code in. It turns the TV on in the living room. I'm like, what?
Yeah, Rocco taught me how to launch a shuttle from NASA from here.
Yeah, some of the comments, Anna said, look, if they're investigating, then they need to investigate. Never help cops do their job and self-incriminate, and you need a warrant for that. It's my business until you have that. And we are innocent until proven guilty. So we need to be able to retain the power. The people should. So you should be able to wipe your phone clean. 59, almost 60% of people are saying that, yes, whenever you want, when pressed by law enforcement, you should be able to wipe your phone clean.
And they need a warrant if they're going to go through it.
I thought you said they had a warrant.
No.
No warrant?
They did not.
Not at all. Not in this story. So I think that he is going to probably win. And hopefully the good guys do, because this sounds like it's starting to get a little overreaching and scary with some of this technology that is out there.
All of these people in my life acting berserk. I'm feeling all pissed off and hurt. I need to know if I am the jerk. Oh, am I the jerk? Oh.
This person's wanting to know if they're a jerk for when they're going to be having their wedding. It says here in the email, there are some members of my family who are talking smack behind my back for having my wedding on Labor Day weekend, that Saturday. They think I'm a jerk because it's a holiday. Now, technically, you're right. It is a holiday, but I thought having it on a 3-day weekend where a lot of people would be able to come would be a lot better for people. It's not like I'm having it on Thanksgiving or Christmas or even Halloween. One cousin, apparently I found out, actually just wants to go to the Keys, and another cousin simply wants to go to a college football game, and that's why they're all upset. But I feel like they're the ones kind of being the jerks, and they simply just don't want to come to my wedding no matter when I have it. I was actually going to uninvite them to give them what they want, but Mom's like, no, that's extreme, that's rude.
Dramatic.
I'm like, well, they don't want to come anyway, so why, just that's fine. Don't come, and you don't have to, and just tell them to release it. And she's like, no, just don't say anything. Just leave it out there.
Uninvite people, you moron.
So
that's so dramatic.
Yeah, her mom talked her down. I don't think she's going to, but she's still just like, is that so rude to have a wedding on Labor Day weekend? Like, I never thought anything of it that would be rude.
You can have your wedding whenever you want, but just realize People don't want to spend their holiday at your wedding. Now, some people might want to, and those people will RSVP and they will be there and you'll have your head count. But some people don't want to give up their holiday weekend at a wedding.
I'm at a point in my life.
So you think she is kind of rude then?
No, I don't think she's rude, but I also expect half the people are going to say they don't want to come to your wedding because they don't want to spend their holiday weekend at your wedding. And that's what's just going to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just, now in my life, if you don't want to be somewhere if I've invited you somewhere and you just really do not want to be there, I really don't want you to come.
Amen.
If you're going to be miserable and you're going to be all pissy and moan, just go do your own thing. The world will still go on.
Brides need to realize that their wedding is not important to other people like it is to them. And it's not gonna be. Your wedding is your big day. So do it. Have your close people and your tribe there by your side. But all these fringe family members, a lot of them don't want to be at your wedding because a wedding is a pain in the ass.
Look, some people love weddings. They think it's great. They're going to have a great time. But there's a percentage of people that are going, man, I got to go to a wedding today.
Well,
9 out of 10 men hate a wedding.
And I think the big question is Labor Day. That's it. So,
right.
And one person said, look, Labor Day is an uneventful holiday. Let's be real. And I think she felt that way. So the question is for anybody else who ever considers having a wedding on Memorial Day or Labor Day weekend, thinking that, okay, it's a 3-day weekend, it should be easier for people. I think they would like it. She feels like she's being blasted behind her back for people saying that she was rude for doing it Labor Day weekend.
No, I don't think she's rude for doing it Labor Day weekend.
No.
Labor Day weekend is a throwaway weekend. You're just happy you got a day off. It's not a big holiday unless I'm missing something that I don't know of and I'm being ignorant. But I thought Labor Day was one of those days where like, oh, cool, we just got a free day today.
Expect that a lot of people that you send a wedding invitation to might have other plans for Labor Day, though, because people plan that months in advance to do other things. And if they don't want to go to your wedding because they have a trip to the Keys or a college football game already going on that weekend, you just got to suck it up, Buttercup.
And we're not really even asking the biggest, most important question. Who's playing in this game? What team?
Yeah, it's a hot one. That's probably the first weekend, I think, of college football. So I'm not sure there's really any great games that weekend that anybody would go to, but it's the first weekend, and people get excited about that.
Also, too, that guy just want to go to the wedding.
I think LSU has Clemson or something. Like, it could be
Yeah, they do have a few. Yeah.
It could be a big game for people, and they don't want to go to your wedding instead. And you know what? It's okay. The world is going to keep turning if Uncle Mike and his drunk wife aren't at your wedding.
So I asked, is it rude to have a wedding on Labor Day weekend? 77% of people said no. So you're not a jerk for that. But just, if you hear that people don't want to come, just understand that's going to be the case and call it good. Just
Shake
get married.
it off.
Whoever is there is great.
Exactly. Who cares?
Now, this person wants to know if they are a jerk if they don't let their children's father FaceTime them from prison.
Ooh.
It says here, my boys are 5 and 7, and they visit their dad every other month, and they talk to him over the phone every Saturday. But now he somehow has a personal phone and is asking to FaceTime them. I let them do it once, and my 5-year-old was asking to see his cell and the other inmates. My ex instructed me to never mention the other phone when talking over the prison line. But I told him the boys will not know any better, and I don't think this is a great example to show them on how to follow the rules. What are your thoughts? Am I a jerk if I don't allow my kids to talk to their father on FaceTime with this illegal phone that he has?
An illegal phone.
That's layered. Oh, my gosh. I mean, I guess I see both sides of it. I see why dad wants to see the kids on FaceTime. But also, yeah, you're showing the kids that, hey, while I'm in prison for breaking the rules, I'm going to continue to break the rules.
Still breaking the law behind bars.
Breaking the law. Breaking the law. Oh, gosh. You got to be really careful about who you have babies with.
Yeah, look, I don't even know. Some people have even taken the move where just because the parent is in prison, they don't want the kids to be in that environment or know about them. And some have even taken that stance saying, while you're locked up, you made the choices to get to where you are. You'll see your kids when you get out, but not until then.
Do you think some kids might feel some resentment if you lied. Let's say a kid doesn't know his dad's in prison and you've lied to them for 12 or 13 years and they're older now and they find out that their dad's been in prison the whole time and you've been lying. Do you think that might have some animosity with some kids?
I don't think you lie to them about where they are, but I don't know that you at the same time visit them. I'm only saying what some people have. And what they were saying is they said, hey, we let the kids know that they're in prison, but we're not taking the kids there to visit and things like that.
Because it might be traumatic for the kid to see him with the bars.
There are some people who have been in prison saying, I don't want my kids to see me in this environment. So, I would rather not. I can talk to them on the phone and keep it good.
As long as you tell the kid, like, daddy can't be with you. Like, daddy's in prison or daddy's in the military and he's overseas. Like, you don't want the kid thinking that daddy's making a choice not to see you.
I just know how I was as a little kid, even at like 5 or 6. If something was curious, like I was curious and it didn't make sense to me, I would ask questions a lot and go, well, but that doesn't make any sense to me. Why? Why is dad in prison? What did he do? When's he getting out? I don't get all this. Like, I would be asking. So when your kid does that as a parent, are you obligated to kind of skew the truth to protect the kid, or do you tell the kid the truth?
I think it's up to you and how you want to handle it. I'd be okay with just letting them know the truth. But for all of that, I would say you have put yourself in a bad situation because you're in prison. And so we're not going to do things that skirt the rules because that's why you are where you are. So you're not going to be talking to your kids on an illegal phone through FaceTime. Sorry, because now you're asking the kids then to modify their behavior and then lie. If, let's say they go to jail and somebody's like, how are you talking to your dad or something like that? And the kids don't know. And now they're put in a tough situation where they got to try to lie to what? Maybe an officer?
That's a lot. That's very complicated and heavy and twisted and wrong.
Yeah. So I'm okay with you talking to a parent in prison, but when they're on a legal phone and they're wanting to FaceTime and they now want the kids to lie and make sure that they don't mess up this illegal phone that they have, that's too much.
It is too much. You can't ask these kids. They're 5 and 7.
Yeah.
That's too young.
I wonder how much trouble you get into, too. If they find you with an illegal phone like that, is that the whole?
Probably take away privileges and things like that is what would happen. 82% of people are saying you're not a jerk. Not sure if you're aware, but the jackpots are getting kind of big quietly all of a sudden. The Mega Millions jackpot is nearing $800 million.
Fancy.
That's a $344.2 million cash option, and the next drawing is tonight.
Oh. If I won, I'd break you off a little piece. I would.
Yeah, I think we all should. If anybody in here wins, you better be breaking pieces.
Is that a deal? Verbal deal, Kev? I got two.
I think you'd have to, yeah.
I got 2 yeses over. Okay, that's 3 yeses. Denny's.
Yeah, because the next week we'd have an email, am I the jerk? Yeah, my stupid, cheap co-host won $800 million and they gave me a nickel. Are they a jerk? And it would be 100% yes.
They gave me a nickel and the finger.
Yeah.
and they're not quitting. They're keeping their job just to rub it in her face.
And then the Powerball jackpot is up to $663 million, which is a $290.4 million cash value. That's the second biggest lottery prize of the year so far. And the next drawing for that is going to be tomorrow night. So you got back-to-back nights where you got some pretty big jackpots on the line.
My head is hurting. I'm seeing a vision. I don't know. You have your pen, Virginia. For some reason, I'm seeing the number 24 just dancing on Ralston's shoulder.
All right. That means that 23 and 25 are going to hit.
Yeah.
Please write down 24.
Every number around his picks always hit.
Yeah.
He's usually like 1 off. That's what we call him.
We're close. I'm sniffing it out. He's got to put it together, baby.
1 off Pennington.
Okay, well, we got one number for you to not play.
It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. Virginia, take it away, because you know we need that Dirt of the Day.
This Dirt of the Day is brought to you by my favorite closet people, closetsbydesign.com. A lot of people were coming for Gabrielle Cheyenne. She was the young woman who Usher kicked off stage after bringing her on stage for a steamy serenade. I guess she wasn't there for him. She was there for Chris Brown. And originally, her and her mama, they had seats that were floor seats, but not all the way in the front. Somebody that works for the concert had spotted her and her mama in their floor seats and moved them up to the VIP seats in the front. Now, there's special seats that I guess Usher and Chris Brown, they know, okay, these are people we have moved up because they're super hot and they're super fans or whatever. These are the people that we're going to pick from to bring on stage. But Gabrielle and her mama were there for Chris Brown. And I guess, whoopsie, there was a little switcheroo mix-up, and they were the girl called up on stage for Usher, but she wasn't there for Usher. I guess she's not even really that big of an Usher fan. And so that's why when Usher was trying to bump and grind all sexy on her, she stiffened up and looked like she didn't want to be there.
He looked mad too.
He was, because he's like, look, this is a planned choreography thing that the girl's supposed to be into it, but they picked the wrong girls because those girls weren't there for him. They were there for Chris Brown.
It did kind of kill the vibe.
It killed the vibe.
Say, I don't think she wants to be on stage, y'all.
And so she did a whole video saying that she has pretty privilege and that's why she was picked, and all you other stupid bees out there never get picked because you're ugly.
She's fighting.
I am such a fan of the way she's handling this.
She's fighting with the internet. It never goes well for you.
I think it went smashingly. And yeah, she's like, look, if it would have been Breezy that brought me on stage, all this would have been different. I would have been into it.
Yeah.
I think it's amazing. But at least now we know why she was all stiff with Usher. She wasn't into him.
Yeah, she's getting a lot of attention on this as well. This is 24-year-old Gabrielle Cheyenne on TMZ talking about it.
No one can tell me the reasoning as to why I said yes to getting on stage, but you also don't know who you're going on stage for or with.
I'm going to kind of pick up what you put down there. You said I didn't know who I was going to be pulled up on stage with. The way I see it, there are two people. There's Usher and there's Chris Brown. And that means that you were banking on Chris Brown and you got Usher, and you would have been more into it with Chris Brown. Am I reading this right?
Me solely, I went to the concert for Chris Brown. It's nothing against Usher or anything like that, but I'm more of a Chris Brown fan than I am of Usher. So, of course, it would have been a different reaction with Chris Brown. It wouldn't have been the stiffness or whatever.
Okay.
How insulting to Usher.
It is pretty insulting.
And pretty amazing that she's saying that.
That's got to be an ego check for him.
She's pissing everybody off. The only person that's happy is Chris Brown, because she's telling all the other fans they weren't pretty enough to get picked. And now she's telling Usher that he's not pretty enough for her to bump and grind with.
Yeah, well.
Amazing. In other news, remember Tom Sandoval from Scandival? He was back in the news recently because he had this girlfriend, this super hot model girlfriend named Victoria. But I don't know. I kind of think she and her dad are grifters because he had moved her and her dad into his house because we assumed they had no other place to go. They sound like grifters to me.
Well, when you say grifter, what do you mean by that? Because I'm starting to see all different kind of terms for what grifter means, and I feel like the term's changing. What does it mean to you?
So a grifter is somebody who doesn't have anything going on. They don't have a home. They don't have, a career. They don't have their own money, but they glom on to somebody who does. And then they try to have influence and power over that individual to attempt to get free stuff, get a free place to live, get all the parties, and they lie.
Okay,
they lie about their status.
They're a hanger-on. Okay.
Yeah. So I think that's what happened here with Tom Sandoval. He had no idea that Victoria, the model, was a grifter, moved her and her dad into his house, and then they started to abuse him. Now, if you believe some of his bandmates, they're speaking out now about Victoria and some of the things that they saw behind the scenes, that she would punch, kick, and spit on Tom Sandoval backstage right before he was supposed to go on stage to do concerts. The bandmates called her, quote, the worst person they have ever met in their entire life. They said, I have never met someone so two-faced, manipulative, and evil. It was sick to watch it all go down, and I have never experienced anything like it. Wow. The girl's dad, who goes by the name Will Robinson, that sounds fake. Also, they got restraining orders. So Tom Sandoval got a restraining order against Victoria and her father. They are not allowed to come near him and his home after the whole attack that happened last month. Crazy stuff. Gotta be careful of them grifters. Even if they're hot, and this girl is so hot. She's like a 10 out of 10 hot. Yeah. And I think, he was seeing things and thinking with the wrong head, maybe, because she is evil. And her dad, too. The two of them were abusive. Crazy. Finally, here, some sad news. So sad to report that Carly Simon, at the age of 83, is talking about how she's been diagnosed now with Parkinson's. She had been getting treatment for skin cancer and was beating that, and then got this Parkinson's diagnosis now. And I guess it's resulted in some facial surgery and left her self-conscious and does not like the way that she looks facially. And that's why she said you will not see her out in public.
Let me tell you something. I went on a Carly Simon run not too long ago. She had massive hits and is underrated, I feel like. She's been lost. People don't speak about Carly Simon anymore.
You are right.
She was wickedly talented and had a ton of bangers.
Do a deep dive today, everybody. Carly Simon deserves it.
The stuff that dreams are made of. I love that song. Coming Around Again.
So good.
I mean, there's a ton of stuff out there, but no one's going to listen to me.
They should. She needs some spins, y'all. Give the girl some cash. If she's fighting Parkinson's and skin cancer, that sounds expensive.
Her and James Taylor were together for a while. They have a kid, and it's so weird because he looks just like James Taylor and just like Carly Simon.
Wow.
Sometimes kids don't look like their parents. He looks like both of them.
It's wild. Yeah. That's what's going on in your dirt.
Listen up, y'all, cause here's the sitch. It's time for another round of Do It, Bitch. 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 Do it. Do it. Do it, bitch. Do it, bitch.
Okay, today we got Virginia and Jbird going up against myself and producer Denny's. One person is the gambler in this team, where you drive up the odds knowing what your partner could get of a certain topic in 10 seconds. If they do not, then you do not get the point. The first to get 3 points is going to be our winner with the two teams. And our gamblers today are Jbird and Denny's.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Team full bottle. Come on.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Boy, glug, glug.
Bird is ready to rock here today.
Look, I need a good witch today, a positive witch. Let's do this thing.
You got the wrong girl.
Oh, gosh. You turned me into the Cowardly Lion.
Okay, so we're going to be starting off here with Virginia and Jbird. A first topic we got is reality competition shows that have aired for over 10 seasons, 10 or more seasons.
Okay.
Some long-running ones.
That's what I'm talking about.
Okay.
My witch can do 4.
4. Okay, got her at 4. Denny's, what do you want to do with that? You want to raise or call?
Running for 10 years. 4. She could definitely do 4. I'm going to raise it to 5.
Okay.
She can do a half a dozen.
Okay. Okay, we're at 6.
She can do it.
Raise or call now, Denny's. What do you want to do here?
I'll call it. I just don't know if Kevin can do more.
Okay.
This is where you shine.
6 reality competition shows that have aired 10+ seasons in 10 seconds. Your time begins now.
Reality shows. Big Brother Australia, Big Brother US, Big Brother UK, Big Traders, Survivor, Survivor China.
Okay. I have to check on Survivor China because that's a necessary one.
Boy, oh boy, do I not feel confident about Survivor China, Kevin.
That one would bump you to 6.
What else do you have?
I couldn't
Amazing Race.
Amazing Race.
Amazing Race. America's Got Talent. Does that count as a competition
Absolutely.
show?
American
Idol, The Voice.
The Voice.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, do you want me to keep going, or is that enough?
That's enough.
All right.
Okay. All right. So we'll have to check on that to see if they land.
Is there a Survivor China?
Of course there is.
Yeah, that's been on for 10+ seasons.
It's been on for 12.
Okay.
And then all the other Big Brothers, I guess, if they've all been on for 10.
Yeah, I think that determines. You can just look up Survivor China.
Survivor China is a thing.
Okay. And is it a reality competition show on TV?
Yes,
Yeah.
it said originally airing in fall of 2007. It was the first American television show to ever be filmed and produced in China, it says.
Okay. Did it do 10 years?
It said it started in 2007.
Yes. When did it wrap?
Oh, good call.
That's the big
I got to
question.
crunch those numbers.
Yeah,
I'll get back to you on Thursday.
We'll have to investigate.
Okay, so they went for it. How long did they keep it on? Okay.
Doesn't look like it was a big hit, Kevin.
Okay.
But I don't know.
All right. If it was a big hit, you guys are rooting on the Chinese.
Come on, Chinese!
Let's go.
Come on, Chinese!
Chat room could do some research.
Let's go.
Yeah, chat room, can you help us out with some research, please? We're in the middle of an epic battle.
Okay, the next topic that we have got here is cereal brands. Cereal brands. All right, Denny's, how many you want to go on that?
And so these are the brands, the different brands that a company produces.
Yeah, it'd be like if you're walking down the cereal aisle and you just start naming
them off. Gotcha.
Yeah,
Very good.
cereal that you got there.
Oh, the cereal or the brand? This is important.
We can do it whatever we want. To me, I say it's just whatever you see when you're looking at the cereal box. And it
What's
has a
on the
name
box?
Yeah, all the different.
Okay.
What's on the box?
Yeah, not the company that produces it, but
all right.
the actual
Yeah.
name of the cereal itself.
All right.
I mean,
We only ask because we take it seriously.
I hear you. No, we got to clarify.
There's a lot
Absolutely.
of clarification.
Yeah.
Oh, man, there is so many. Virginia definitely knows her cereals. I am going to start it off at 8.
Okay.
Whoa. Yeah, big jump.
Big numbers. Big numbers.
Whoa.
What do you want to do with that, Bird?
That's so Denny's is playing prison rules. Okay, fine. My girl can do 9. My girl can do 9. She's got a kid. Her husband loves cereal. The bird loves cereal.
Okay. All right, Denny's here. You're looking at 9 to either raise or call cereals in 10 seconds.
I just know Kevin's hosting and playing. I'm going to see if Virginia can do it. I'll say do it, Witch.
Okay.
Cowards.
9
I know.
10. All right, Virginia, your time begins now.
Cheerios, Honey Nut Cheerios, Frosted Flakes, Rice Krispies, Sugar Smacks, Grape Nuts, Kix. You've got Kashi. You've got Captain Crunch, Peanut Butter Captain Crunch.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, Witch.
No doubt.
Captain Crunch saved you.
No doubt.
You got on that broom and you started flying, girl.
Don't you effing do that to me again.
Yeah, Denny. How dare you try,
I just know it starts
Virginia.
getting tough
You
around
better put
10.
some respect on that witch's name.
Ugh, my brain hurts.
But I'll tell you what you just did. You just showed them up. Look at the fear in Ralston's eyes.
That and Survivor China.
You just went Survivor China on us.
Survivor China.
Still looking for China.
How many seasons was it?
I want to check the chat room. But
12.
If you check the chat room, you also have to check insults as well. And I can't. I gotta stay focused.
Our next topic here in Do a Bitch is casinos. Casinos. Okay, these are any casinos. All right, Jbird, you get started off. How many casinos can Virginia name in 10 seconds?
She can name 4.
Okay, Denny's.
Yeah, I mean, I think Kevin could do 5.
Okay.
He's a betting man, but I like betting too, and I'm betting on my witch that she can do a half a dozen, cuz.
Okay. We're at 6.
I'm thinking of Vegas, South Florida. I'd be raising it to 7.
I don't know about these hints all of a sudden.
How's that hints?
Geography hints.
Yeah. You better watch yourself, Denny's.
Yeah.
I'm afraid of the Chinese casinos.
Don't you make us red card you.
That whole sweet act is running a little thin.
Whatever. Whatever, full bottle. Let's think.
Glug, glug. Glug, glug. Glug, glug.
Raising Kevin, there's a bunch in there. I'll raise it to 7.
Okay. We're at 7.
That's right.
Let's put Kevin on the spot, because that means he would have to go to 9. That's a lot.
Okay.
Go to 8.
Bad math.
Well, that's part of the strategy. I want to throw them off, and I think I did.
You threw me off.
Okay.
I'm thrown off by Survivor China.
Brains are scrambled. You got to go, Kev.
Okay, here we go. Bellagio, Luxor, Seminole Casino, Coconut Creek, Seminole Casino, Hard Rock, Paris, Bellagio, Hard Rock, Caesars, the Strip.
It was Caesars.
Oh, he got 6 with Caesars.
That's good. I just knew she would get those 6.
I would have gotten a lot.
I know.
You would have gotten a lot.
Well, it's fine. I'm glad you went that way, because once we get to like past 7,
it starts getting.
yeah, and you were going to push it to 9.
Yeah,
There's no. Yeah, you're right. God, what a madman.
Okay.
So we lost that point, I take it.
No.
We won that point.
Good job. I am so.
Welcome to life.
I scrambled my own brain. That's what happens when you play too many mind games, Bird.
Survivor China, man.
If it was on for 10 or more years, you guys have won. And a lot of people are saying it did not, and I am correct in that.
Yeah, Dennis and I were crunching the numbers feverishly behind the scenes, and it looks like Survivor China was only, I think, 1 or 2 seasons.
1 season.
Well, whose side are you on over there, Team Glug?
Oh, I'm not going to cheat to win. Bad guy wrestler.
Well, you helped do the research to bring us down.
Look, we cannot turn on each other. This is what Kevin wants.
That's what I want.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I meant to say, this is what you want.
Oh, I'm turning.
Gosh.
Okay, so you are now 1 from a win. 1st to 3 gets there. Virginia and Jbird have got 2. Denny's and I have 1.
All right, let's get focused.
I've been focused. No, I haven't.
Next topic is national parks in America. National parks in America. Denny's, how many can I name in 10 seconds?
National parks. I'm going to start off at 4.
Virginia can do 5 without a doubt. In fact, her nickname used to be National Park Sanicki.
It's a great nickname.
Just go along with it, Virginia. Same team. There's no bad jokes right now.
Yeah, there is.
All right, so we're at what, 5 for Virginia right now?
Yep, you'd have to take it to
I'd
6
have to
or
take
higher.
it to 6 or higher.
Yeah. You don't believe in your boy?
I don't know how many national parks Kevin's been to.
Oh, he's a traveler.
I know he's a traveler.
He's a Voyager.
Road tripper. I say do it, which.
Okay. 5 national parks, 10 seconds for the win. Your time begins now.
Yosemite, the Grand Canyon, Yellowstone, Jonathan Dickinson, Loxahatchee Park, the Grand Tetons.
I know definitely 4. You got to check on Loxahatchee. What was the other one?
Grand Tetons.
The Grand Tetons is.
All right.
But there was another one that was in there. What was the other? Jonathan Dixon. Is that what you said?
Start losing faith around that point.
Jonathan Dickinson didn't count?
I don't know. I mean, to me,
It's not a national park?
It is National State Park. Jonathan Dickinson. We've been camping there.
I don't know parks well enough.
I don't think I know the difference between nationals and state parks.
It says Jonathan Dickinson is not a national park. It is Jonathan Dickinson State Park, a large Florida state park.
That's why I thought the national was tough. I don't really know what qualifies that.
Well, you don't have to yell at me.
It's a tough topic.
Got them Tetons, though.
You did, yeah, it was a good one.
Tetons count?
Teton. Yeah, it does. Yeah. You got 4. Needed 5.
Tetons.
Glug, glug. You only have yourself to blame.
Let's just not turn on each other. Can we wait till the dirt of the day at least?
It's over. The dirt's over.
Oh, thank God. I'm so twisted by the dirt. I think it's every hour now.
I'm going to come to your house tonight and do one.
All right, let's stay focused.
Okay.
Last topic we got is Batman actors, people that have played on the screen. Batman.
Oh, God.
Small or big? Oh, no. Okay. Jbird, you start us off. How many can Virginia get in 10 seconds?
Virginia can do 1.
Okay. Denny's?
Kevin can do 4.
Okay.
Glug, glug, glug,
Oh, boy. Her poker face is her poker/constipation face is really throwing me off because I know she's not good at this topic, but I know Kevin can name 4. You can't. She can. 5. She can do 5.
Okay.
You can do 4, dude.
5 Batman actors in 10 seconds. Denny's, you make the call. We're going to raise it. We're going to call it right here.
I'll say do it, Wedge.
4.
I'm worried about Kevin doing 6.
The win. Virginia, name 5 Batman actors in 10 seconds, beginning now.
Michael Keaton, George Clooney, Christian Bale, Adam West, bruh. I never watched Batman.
Was it Robert Pattinson?
He was.
Ben Affleck?
Oh.
Was it Ben Affleck?
You have Ben Affleck.
He was.
You'd have Val Kilmer, and there Robert Pattinson you can go
gosh.
with. Mm-hmm.
Oh, Val Kilmer? Who ever heard of him?
There was only 7.
It was
a finite amount.
There's more than that.
It was a limited number. So it looks like we've got a comeback. Denny's, congratulations. Well played as the gambler. Ooh. Really putting the screws to Virginia.
Would you have gotten 5 Batman, you think?
I think I'd have been right at 5.
Yeah.
It's tough.
You would have gotten it.
It'd have been
I had
close,
to go, dog. I had to.
It was a tough one. That was a tough one.
Look, yeah. I'll take the loss. On me. A lot of it's.
That was a tough round.
I was trying to give 100% to my team. I just, want to thank God and the country.
Yeah. I hate this stupid game.
Well, today's a couple things. It's a National Hamburger Day, and it is also National Milk Chocolate Day. And one of our great KVJ Nationers that we love oh so much, her name is Panchita, and she does amazing things for this show. She brought in some fun little treats, and she said, hey, I've got something for you where I made you some chocolate treats, but I put something kind of a little bit gross in here. Maybe you ever want to use it for a do-it-bitch punishment. It just showed up. It's National Milk Chocolate Day. We said, okay, perfect. We'll do what Panchita has made us here for our punishment today. So to celebrate that National Milk Chocolate Day, you all can take a little bit of a bite of your delicious chocolate that Panchita made, and then let us know what she decided to fill these delicious chocolates with. They're well-forming. Jbird put the whole thing in his mouth. He went all the way forward. I like that.
You're going to choke. Denny's, you ready to do the Heimlich?
Okay, Bird's got and it's a good size. It is the size of like an egg. If you see like for Easter when they have the Cadbury eggs.
It's a fat Cadbury.
It's like a Cadbury egg. So that is the shape of it. So it's like putting a whole egg in your mouth is what Jbird has in there. Okay, Virginia's going for it. She's taking just the bites. What did she put in it? Is yours leaking?
It's leaking all over my day planner.
Okay. What's on the inside of it?
It's tuna.
Is that mackerel?
Jbird got fish.
I don't eat regular canned tuna, much less with chocolate.
Does chocolate make it any better?
Yeah, okay. It makes it great.
Yeah.
Denny's, it's so wet. Come here so I can punch you in the neck.
That is kind of a fun little joke, though. I always love doing that, where you can make little hidden chocolates people don't know. Just put them out on a tray and see what people get.
I gotta tell you.
All over me. I saw my dress.
Mm-hmm.
This is great for the stomach.
That's right. Captain Barf's over here. Got himself a...
If I throw up, I'm punching somebody. I'm not kidding.
1, 2, 3, not it.
Well, Panchita, thank you very much. Always appreciate that. A lot of people are always giving us suggestions for punishments.
Oh, gosh.
If you've got a punishment or something that you'd like to see us do, you can let us know. We've been going through the wheel, and we're down to like the last, I think, couple weeks of the best of for the Wheel of Misfortune.
This tuna chocolate egg is terrible, Kevin. You want to bite?
No, I'm okay.
That was
Yeah, you drooled all over it.
That was
I think
terrible.
I'm all right. Yes.
It's so juicy. I don't know how she got it so juicy.
That's amazing, yeah. She does a good one.
Everywhere.
Ow! There's a lot of dumbass criminals to talk about, baby. It's the whacked out news. People breaking the law. Ha ha, fighting in the nude. Ha, drunk people pooping in the street. Ha ha, it's the whacked out news. So many people on meth. Ow!
Well, this is kind of a crazy story. I don't know what it is about Secret Service agents in Miami, but we had Spillman earlier this week. That was the guy that was tugging it in the hallway when he was supposed to be guarding the Prez.
Ironically, Spillman
Yes.
was looking to spill some DNA.
And now we got another Secret Service agent that has been charged in a hazing incident in Miami.
The allegations are really striking here, so to speak. They are paddling their butts and their backs. Victims reported urinating blood, just horrific stuff here. Backside was bleeding through the underwear and the pants of one of the victims.
Now, this is all about a hazing stunt that had happened in a fraternity that they say they don't do hazing, but obviously the Secret Service agent went way too far with two pledges who he left life-threatening injuries on. One nearly died from kidney failure after repeated beatings with canes and paddles.
Oh, my gosh.
29-year-old Marquez Christopher Pender, the Secret Service agent, was assigned to the agency's Miami field office and has been since 2023. He was doing this as the dean of pledges for a local chapter of Kappa Alpha Psi. He and two others were arrested and charged with hazing with a deadly weapon, aggravated battery, causing great bodily harm, and attempted manslaughter. I mean, that's insane.
They need to be barred for life from that organization, and they need to be locked up for, I don't know, a couple of years.
According to arrest warrants, the two young men, including a University of Miami graduate student, were subjected to 4 consecutive nights of paddlings and cane beatings after failing to correctly answer questions about the fraternity's history.
Oh, my gosh. Lock them up in jail.
They said the beatings allegedly continued until one victim had blood soaking through his pants.
Oh, my gosh.
One victim later suffered vomiting, severe pain, fevers, kidney damage, and extensive wounds that required skin grafts.
Disgusting.
Yeah, pretty insane what's going on here. The Secret Service has placed Pender on administrative leave, and they're cooperating with the investigation.
Disgusting.
Now, Florida made hazing a felony in 2005 when it causes serious injury or death, and that was following the 2001 hazing death of a University of Miami freshman.
They still do all that stuff, though.
Yeah.
There was just a big story busted where the cops go down, and it's like 40 kids in this basement room, all with their boxers on, and they look all wet. And the leader, I guess, of the frat was being such a jerk to the police officer. They all got in trouble.
They should. What are we doing? Mm-hmm. This is one of those traditions that needs to die. Stop it.
I mean, I would so not be good in a fraternity if you tell me to, like, this is all fun. When we do goofy stuff here, it's because you want to do it. They're making you do it to get in their club. You can kiss my butt.
I would burn the frat house down if somebody did that to my child. I would burn it to the ground and happily do the time.
Some of it's really sadistic stuff, too. You go, who's thinking of this?
Why would you're beating somebody till they're bleeding from their butt?
What future psycho is leading this way?
Insane.
An off-duty Riviera Beach police officer was arrested on DUI and other charges after deputies say he was found driving the wrong way in Loxahatchee while intoxicated.
Oh, yeah.
No.
That's going to be on body cam.
And then when they pulled him over, he's like going, hey, guys, we're on the same team, right?
No, bruh.
Oh, sometimes if it's a police officer that's drunk, they'll go, hey, man, turn off your body cam. That's your first sign of
same team, right?
You just said that on my body cam.
Yeah, what's great now is there's officers going, dude, we can't shut off our body cam. We can't do those days are over, man.
Now I'll get in trouble.
Yeah, that's what they say.
I'm not doing that.
It was about 2 a.m. on Monday when
Damn.
27-year-old Riviera Beach officer Mikhail Hansen was stopped in his BMW on Seminole Pratt Whitney Road. So they ordered him to turn off the vehicle and get out. He initially refused, saying he was scared before eventually complying.
Oh, boy.
And then after being detained, that's when he dropped the, hey, man, same team. I work for Riviera Beach Police Department Road Patrol. Is that like real comp? What's Road Patrol?
I think that is. Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know what Road Patrol is.
Isn't that someone that's on the road? Just they're pulling you over for tickets and stuff?
Okay.
Maybe it's like a newer cop. I don't know.
Okay.
Is that like one of the first
I don't know
things
if that meant
you do?
like parking cop.
No, I think
Okay.
that's traffic enforcement or parking enforcement.
Virginia sounds very confident.
Yeah. I'm 80% sure.
You'll believe me, you'll have your answer in like 30 seconds.
That's parking enforcement.
The deputies found an open bottle of Hennessy inside the car, along with multiple loaded firearm magazines.
Well,
Hennessy?
Hennessy, that's the heavy stuff.
Hansen had watery eyes, smelled alcohol, admitted he had been driving admitted he had been drinking Patron tequila, though he couldn't remember how much.
I just saw one where the cop got pulled over. She was a correctionals officer, and she was bringing drugs into the prison, and she was smoking weed in her own patrol car. So when they pulled her over, they go, "You've been smoking weed in here?" Because they were tracking her for a month or two.
And they figured out that she was doing that. They're watching you.
But to smoke weed in your police car?
That's ballsy.
Yeah, he was placed on administrative leave. Former Uruguayan professional tennis player Nicolas Zaviller Portodaire was arrested in Doral on Saturday after damaging rackets and threatening employees at Tennis Plaza.
I saw the video of this guy. He was losing his mind.
Yeah, pretty crazy. Police charged him with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, criminal mischief, and disorderly conduct. The video shows him slamming a racket to the ground and punching a glass door. The damage to the racket's $568 in this chaos right here.
Aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, assault, criminal mischief.
Those charges stem from this surveillance video recorded Friday afternoon inside Tennis Plaza in Doral. The video shows Nicolas Zaviller striking a tennis racket against store displays, prompting employees to confront him.
Okay.
That's what they say in tennis. You can use your racket, just don't make a racket.
Is that what they say?
Sometimes. I've heard that, but no. I guess I'm not talking to
You're the tennis guy.
I just made it up. It was stupid. I was expecting a better reaction.
He's defeated after having to eat that tuna egg.
Yes.
It's been a rough 20 minutes.
It knocks a man down a peg.
A circus performer was struck in the neck by an arrow during a live show at the Orange County Fair in New York.
Arrow in the neck?
Yes. 42-year-old Anna Daza Tavera fired an arrow toward a foam target held by Edwin Rangel during the Circus Murcius crossbow sharpshooter act. The arrow missed its mark and hit Rangel, so obviously not a sharpshooter.
Oh my gosh.
Now, they airlifted him to the hospital in stable condition. The arrow was removed. He was released, and investigation remains ongoing. But
oh, my God. He's lucky he didn't hit like that. What is that vein into the aorta or the something?
Nailed it. You nailed
There's
it.
an important vein in your neck.
Yeah, there is.
You nailed it, Dr. Sinicki.
A Montana man's hike up the state's highest mountain turned into a 10-mile hike out with a trekking pole stuck through his body. He slipped near the summit of Granite Park and landed on one of his poles, which entered below his left arm and exited his lower back.
He impaled himself?
Yes, and then he had to walk back.
Down the mountain?
6.5 hours back to the trailhead. Can you imagine that?
Wow.
With
How
a
is he
pole
still
going through.
alive?
He had some buddies that helped him, but yeah, it's crazy. And he says as soon as he's healed, he's going to go back and do it again.
Yeah, it's crazy.
They got a different kind of mindset. Those hikers, those outdoorsmen. They love the challenge. They love the adventure.
Just do less.
Man, oh man. How about that?
There's a lot of dead guys up on Mount Everest.
I saw these mountain climbers too that like go hiking. They start climbing a mountain. They ain't got a lot of secure stuff on their body either. It's not pure that way, Virginia.
Yeah. And big old congratulations to David Rush, who's got a new Guinness World Record. He juggled flaming torches on a unicycle, did 175 consecutive catches, more than quadrupling the previous record of 37.
So here's the book on David Rush. Some people say David Rush is padding his stats when it comes to world records.
Okay, and how is he doing that?
Because he does a world record every single week, and some of these world records they're not that impressive. They're not that great. And they're going, all right, he's getting all these world records.
I mean, this one sounds pretty impressive.
It sounds
unicycle, flaming torches. I couldn't do one.
Oh, you're the one that started all this David Rush hating. You're the one that got me turning into a villain. You twisted my mind like Darth Vader. I used to stick up for David Rush, and then you would always, oh, he's lame. These are lame.
Normally, he is lame. This one's kind of impressive.
This one's very impressive. In fact, I actually like what he's doing.
And pictures on a unicycle, flaming torches.
I'm just hating because I can't even get one done.
Yeah. I mean, that's impressive.
We could bring back World Record Wednesday, though.
We could. It might be a good run. Yeah.
Let's start with this one, flaming torches.
Yeah, right. Let's start with the easy one. Yeah.
You don't think I can do it?
Nope.
Nope. What are you thinking about? What are you thinking about? What's on your mind? Are you thinking about? What are you thinking about?
For a very long time, I've been trying to be as healthy as I possibly can. I got to tell you, all the time, I'm learning about how much I'm doing it wrong still, even with a lifetime of trying to learn to do it right. And yesterday, I just found out that 2 vitamins I always take at the exact same time, I'm not supposed to. I didn't know that.
I've seen that on Instagram, and I've seen influencers say, oh my gosh, if you take this one with this one, you cancel them out and you make them ineffective, but you made them toxic?
Yeah, well, that's what it said on one. And here's the other thing, too. I make a lot of mistakes. But another one of the mistakes that I made was I went right to AI. And I asked her, I said, hey, I always take my vitamin C and my vitamin B12 at the exact same time. Is that a problem? And the first response I got back, and I can't remember which agent I was on, but it gave me the word toxic. Can make it toxic. I'm like, toxic?
Toxic?
Now, I've done other searches just to be like, okay, and the word toxic hasn't come back up again.
Just to see it once, though, is enough.
Well, it's in your head. And
right.
You're like, okay, is it really toxic? Now, I don't know. Now, they say it's generally not recommended to take vitamin C and vitamin B12 together due to potential interactions.
What does that mean?
They say taking them together may reduce the amount of vitamin B12 your body absorbs. Experts recommend spacing them by at least 2 hours.
Huh.
So it's just kind of crazy. I'm like, okay, that's it. I'm like, is there anything else that you need to separate? And they say you should not take magnesium and zinc together because they share absorption pathways. And they say calcium and iron. They also compete for absorption in the gut.
Now, wait, there's some multivitamins that have like all that in one pill.
Great question. I don't really know. I do remember with the turmeric, which I do take, somebody was saying, well, you got to take black pepper with that to get it to absorb. So it's like all these vitamins just because, see, you know, in default, I was saying, okay, I would do my blood work and it'd be like, hey, you're deficient of vitamin D. Whatnot. I'm like, okay, cool. Check off the list. I get whatever vitamin D and I just, gunk them all down at the same time. Hopefully I'm doing it. But yeah, you just find out that as much as you try to be healthy and do the right things, there are just so many little nuances to all this stuff. You think it's all good, you got all the vitamins you need, then you realize you're not taking black pepper with your turmeric, and you realize you're mixing up your vitamin C and B12.
It's exhausting.
It is exhausting. It really is. I was just like,
I'm not that smart. I can't keep up.
It's crazy.
I miss the days of the Flintstone vitamins. You just take a Flintstone vitamin or 8 because they tasted delicious.
Well, according to Kevin's research, you can't take a Flintstone vitamin with everything in one.
But at least it tasted good, is what I'm saying.
Right, yeah.
Because I remember as a kid, I ate like 8 one time, and it did not go well for me.
You, Ralph?
A lot of things happened.
More diarrhea?
It just was not bad. It wasn't good. Don't eat a lot of vitamins, kid, even if they taste good.
Yeah. So who knows? But yeah, I guess that's the thing. If you do take vitamins, what I would just maybe suggest, look at everything you do and then ask. And the question is, do you even trust the AI? That is the big question we've been having conversations about, that if you do see that, do you trust AI to give you valuable information? I think it's at least a quarter of Americans now have been going to AI, and they said the problem is sometimes they're getting assurances from AI and be like, oh, I'm good.
Yeah.
I don't have to worry about it.
I can't tell you how often AI is wrong.
Yeah.
I think it's more than 20%. It's wrong an awful lot.
And just keep that in mind. If you're out there in the wild using AI, it's wrong for Jbird 20% of the time, and he uses it a lot.
And then you call them out, and they always go, oh, you're right, Birdman. I should have done more research. I did that with a cold case. I said, who killed blah, 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 just to test it out. And they gave me a name, a date. Everything was wrong. I go,
wow.
Claude, you're going to make me sound like a fool.
Wow.
More than I already do. I don't need any help with this, Claude.
It's embarrassing.
Like, oh, my bad, Birdman. I've got him set to Australian. That's why I guess some people have Claude in a different voice.
Oh, okay.
Mine's Australian. He's very passive aggressive.
Yes. They say that most Americans get their information from search engines. So I guess actually I did a search engine, not the AI. 24% of people do that, but that's more than people that go to healthcare professionals. More people go to a search engine at 24% than a healthcare professional at 22%.
I know somebody who's having health issues and they're not going to the doctor because they're afraid of what the doctor might tell them. So they're having issues, but the fear of going and finding out it's paralyzing them to go. And that's a real thing for people.
Yeah, absolutely.
Some people will not go just because they
don't want to know the truth.
Going to the doctor sucks, y'all.
It does.
It really does.
But dying early sucks more. And if you have symptoms, you need to go to the doctor because they can catch stuff early and save your life. If you wait too long, you could die from whatever is giving you these symptoms.
And don't Google it. I'm telling you guys.
Just don't.
It's going to say you have cancer. It's going to say you have a weird, rare disease. Just go to the doctor.
Yeah, I guess people probably want that quick assurance is why they do.
But there's no way to get it. Whatever you get from your phone or your computer is not necessarily correct.
Until they come out with ChatGPT with a needle that comes out of your phone, draws your blood, sends it back in.
Sounds dangerous.
Yeah. So, not really sure, but yeah, you might want to check if you do a bunch of vitamins. Like I have maybe 7 bottles I go through every night. Then you want to see, are you taking them all at the right time?
You got to set a timer for this time to take this one, that time to take that one.
Dude, that's a nightmare for a person like me. 7 different medications every night. There's no shot. I got to take death.
Yeah. It is easier at this point.
Death is easier to swallow.
It's just easier, man.
What you got on your mind today, Jbird?
Well, Virginia, your husband Panda is in the world of law enforcement now.
Yes.
And somebody made a video. It's a montage of people getting pulled over and them all using the same excuse. Officer, I have to poop so bad. I'm about to crap my pants right now. I mean, it is excuse.
If I was a cop, I would make them do it.
Someone took so many of these excuses, and then there's a police officer that comes on and goes, today alone, I heard 3 people use this excuse.
Well, Cyclospora says ISIS.
But I guess my question is, and this really is an Ask the Police Officer segment, do you, if someone really looks like they're about to crap themselves and you don't think they're lying to you, do you let them off more times than not, or no matter what, even if they're crapping themselves in the car, you're like, sorry about your pants, here's your ticket. What's the ratio on that?
If I was a cop and I saw runny poo, it's got to be runny. They can't just poop themselves.
Because everyone in the video, they're doing the sell job. Like, I'm about to S-bomb my pants right now, officer.
There's no way I'm giving a ticket to a guy with runny poo. I would never do that.
But I just am curious, if you are a police officer, A, how many times do you really hear that excuse during a day or a week? And B, do you ever see a person and go, I got to let them off the hook. They really are about to crap themselves. Because the one officer gets on there and goes, no matter what, speeding is speeding. So that guy's going to pull you over. But not every police officer is the same.
You're right.
And if that's on body cam, do you get in trouble? Let's say you let somebody go. Does somebody review all your body cam footage?
That's a good question.
Or do they only review it when there's an issue?
I mean, I think like you're allowed as an officer to use your discretion. And you can give people a warning or you can give people a ticket. Yeah. And it's really kind of like, okay, they trust you as the police officer to make a judgment call in that moment.
If you're a police officer and you let the hot girl go who has poopy cramps, and then you're also caught on a body cam, you know, there's this guy who looks like a gargoyle, and you give him the ticket, I think, wouldn't you get called into a meeting on that?
I don't see a crime.
Yeah, well, you want a gender war.
Give that guy a ticket. That girl's innocent.
I'm so curious, especially with all the body cam and just how prevalent it is on social media. I would think police officers have to have meetings now just about, look, if someone brings out a camera, this is how you act. This is the social media world. I bet they have to have training courses on social media now.
I'm sure they do.
I'm just so curious about the behind the scenes of how the hot dog's made.
So, you know, you've met my neighbor, Mr. Michael, who lives to the right of me.
Yeah, I love him.
I love him too. Yesterday, he called Rocco over because he had been digging in his garage and he found an old original Nintendo game system, not the new ones they were selling.
Save the princess kind of stuff.
Yes, and about 40 games.
Whoa.
So many
cool.
games. Panda's head exploded when he saw all these games last night. Like, he was so happy. So they sat down with it, and, you know, sometimes you got to clean them out. So you have to get, like, rubbing alcohol and Q-tips, and you got to clean all the places where connections come together. Because at first it wasn't working. So they cleaned it and cleaned it and cleaned it. And then all of a sudden, Mike Tyson's Punch-Out came up.
That's one of my all-time favorite games.
I mean, so many, like the Gold Zelda, Tetris, Paperboy, original Mario, like everything. It's all the original. And Panda and Rocco are literally like dancing around the living room.
It's really cool because a lot of collectors now, they don't even play the systems. They'll just display all of them. They'll have a Nintendo, a Sega Genesis, and then they'll have like a mount on their wall with all the different controllers. And I never even thought about doing something like that, but it looks so cool. I love it.
I wouldn't be surprised if Panda and Rocco want to build something to show this off.
It is kind of cool.
It's that cool.
Denny's has got a system where, I forget what program it is, Denny's, because people are going to want to know what it is. It's literally every game they've ever made with every system up into a certain year. So you have Atari, Nintendo, Super Nintendo.
But it's a new machine.
It is, but it's the old games all on one. You just type in whatever game you want, and we're talking obscure games. It'll come right up there.
Yeah.
Oh, it's awesome.
Yeah, that's the way to do it. Pretty tricked out.
Yeah, the one I use is called RetroArch. It's a software. You can install it on any computer. One of the first ones I installed on was like a Raspberry Pi. And then you just plug it into a television through HDMI and then sync up any of the controllers. I use a PlayStation 5 controller.
That's what Rocco wanted for his birthday, was a Raspberry Pi. And I was like, I don't understand this, so I'm not buying it. What the hell is a Raspberry Pi? In my world, it's from the bakery. He's like, no, Mom, you're stupid.
If you get him a real one, you should get him a Raspberry Pi first. Here's your Raspberry Pi and record it.
Just as you asked. So how can you tell if somebody is going to be good in bed? I've heard of a lot of times the way a dude is going to carry himself. He's a good dancer. He's just got swagger. He's got some confidence. But I have also heard that sometimes that arrogance leads to a guy that's not good in the bedroom because they're a selfish lover, as they call it. But Jbird had heard a woman say that she knows a guy's going to be good in bed if he always loves chewing gum or popping mints.
Now, she was a little tipsy. I was at like this barbecue kind of a thing, and she was talking, and she's like, I didn't know her, but she was talking to everybody.
Were you chewing gum or eating mints?
No, I was not.
Okay, because she might have been trying to hit on you.
She was saying that she's gone 100% with this theory. If a guy's really into mints and always chewing gum, he's got an oral fixation, and that means he's going to be better in the bedroom.
Interesting.
That's her theory. I don't. She was drunk.
Okay. Have you noticed any tendencies that have correlated with a guy that was better in the sack? And it could be even things about maybe they're nice to your mom, or who knows what it might be. Maybe they're just generous. They hold doors for you. Or are there certain things you can tell like that where it says, okay, this is starting to add up to somebody that likely is going to be good in the bedroom?
Creative and good at drawing.
Okay, the artist type.
Yes.
Okay.
Like someone that might play guitar or something. Yes, I like where this is going.
I never said anything about no guitar.
You said art.
That's music.
That's in the world of art. I hear what you're laying down.
Some musicians, they say, are the most selfish lovers because they're all ego-driven.
Well, it depends on what kind of. Yeah, I think I think if you're in Motley Crue, you're a selfish lover. If you're James Taylor, you're laying it down, baby.
Okay.
Yeah. So I was curious if there are things that you use that you found that have worked in your life where you've just noticed some tendencies that correlate more often than not. What are those things? I never heard the mint one because of the oral fixation.
Would you say someone that is not a pushover, but they're generous? They're a generous person, because to be a good lover, you got to be generous. You got to take time. You got to give. There's a lot of that mentality that makes a better lover.
Yeah, generosity would play.
That's not fake, that comes out genuine with confidence.
I like it.
Okay. Well, let us know if there's anything that we are missing here, because if you want to just eyeball a dude, you need to drag right into the sack. We could save you some time here.
Do you think there's anything to the whole chewing gum thing, or is that not registering with you?
I don't really love gum chewing and constant mint eating.
Okay.
For me, that in and of itself is a turn off, because I feel like, you're putting too much sugary substance on your teeth all the time. What's your dentist say about that? I don't like it.
Wow. Way to ruin this topic.
You're going to get down there and throw off my pH? No, sir.
How about
Go
that?
brush your teeth and then do a good rinse.
What if he
But
doesn't?
you'd have, a minty crotch.
Well,
At what price?
Okay.
and you'll know it's working, because if it's burning, it's working.
I don't want that.
I know.
Yeah, wasn't that a thing for a while where people would pop one of those mints, and that was supposed to be great, at least for the guy?
Yeah, they always had that. What's the one where it's like a cough? The cough, it makes your breath hot.
Yeah, they came in the tin.
Yes.
Those mints. Yeah.
Altoids.
Altoids, what it was, yeah.
Okay.
But I even heard cough drops. Okay, it makes the breath. I don't know how much I can say here. I'm getting carried away over here. It is shark.
I think you're getting into the bit.
Yeah, he is.
He's like, yeah, let's do it again.
It's Shark Week, and the sharks are out.
There's blood in the water. Tongue rings, what do you think about that? Does that allude to somebody that might be better in bed?
To each his own, but I'm not interested.
But there was always that thing, though. Just that if someone had a tongue ring, they were doing it.
They might care enough that it's almost like a calling card. Be like, hey, I put priority on this.
Well, it's supposed, it was supposed to enhance.
Sure.
Pleasurables.
And I care about that enough that I would actually pierce my body for your pleasure.
Now, does that mean everyone that's got a tongue piercing's like that? No, of course not. But that was just the stigma of it.
Yeah. I'm just wondering if there's anything tried and true.
I think you spilled your water.
Oh,
it's all over your computer.
Oh my God.
It's Shark Week, y'all.
All thumbs.
And his computer just drowned.
Is that how you treat your woman?
I can't. I got into
A gentle touch?
I just got really into the topic.
I'm like, why is everything wet?
Oh, my elbows are wet? I didn't even know.
I had no idea. He's really just soaking in it.
Swimming.
I don't know, Ralston. You were pressing my buttons.
He was so into
I think you pressed your own buttons.
I ruined my copy for commercials. Look, I didn't even know this.
Why is everything so wet?
Well, something's working. You'll never know what you're going to see when you go to a gas station in South Florida. There's always a treat and a feast for the eyes, seeing things that you don't typically see anywhere else. And Jbird got an eyeful yesterday. You saw a guy that was doing an interesting maneuver, and I know it is hot outside. Maybe this explains why he did what he did, but he decided to disrobe right there at the gas station and drive off.
Oh, my.
Well, he was trying to hide behind the car. I went in real quick to get something, and I'm walking out, and like I did a double take, and this guy's thinking he's hiding kind of behind his car. He's taking off his pants. He's completely naked, and it looked like he had something on his leg or something. He's like trying to wipe something off.
Where's your video?
I was walking into the gas station really quick, and I walked right back out. It happened pretty quick, too. I don't think he wanted to be seen. He bends down to grab something off the ground. So not only do I see the nuts and bolts, I'm seeing the
chocolate starfish.
For a second.
On chocolate day.
It happened so quick that he got in his car and then drove away. And I'm going, what? What led to all of that? Because he was completely naked.
So a couple of things could have happened. Sometimes people spill things on them in the car, and then they just got to get the wet or the whatever off of them. He could have spilled. He also could have had an accident in his pants.
Yeah, that's
and
what some
wanted
people
to
were
get
thinking.
that off of him.
He gambled and lost.
You don't want to drive around with mud butt.
Well, because he wasn't strutting around like he wanted to be seen. You could tell he was trying to keep it moving, but I don't think he realized how exposed he was.
He wasn't in a right state of mind because he was in a panic to get undressed.
He was in a panic, and I saw, and this guy had a bush, man. It was just, your eyes were just drawn to it because it was
He's not trimmed?
It was in in
this weather?
The summertime.
Yeah.
And it was in like the broad daylight, so it just stood out so much. You never know what you're going to see at a gas station, man.
It is something.
9 out of 10 guys at the gas station have a bush. Maybe more.
Probably more.
Wow.
Yo, this guy was bringing the 70s back.
On the front and the back?
No, the front was what got me looking. I go, why is that? And then
the front is what piqued my interest.
He wiped
He's got a chance to get a glimpse of some free dong.
Well, guys, you would have looked too. It was so out of the ordinary. He wiped something off his leg, turns around, bends down, grabs something real quick, gets in his car and drove off.
What kind of car was it?
It was like some kind of like truck thing.
Oh.
Yeah.
A working man.
A brown probe. No, I'm just kidding.
Dude gambled and lost.
Yeah, probably.
So you're thinking it was an number 2 accident.
Something happened in the cab of that truck that he needed to get off of him. It might have been duty. It might have been hot coffee.
And he might have not thought it was as bad as when he got into the gas station. He's like, all right, maybe I'll just do this real quick. And then he realized, oh no, it's everywhere.
If you want to get naked, you got to do that on the passenger side, pulled over on the interstate with both doors of your car open in between the doors. That's the only way you can do that without people seeing you, or up against a wall. Like, you can't be doing that like just willy-nilly.
Wow.
But if you want, just take a Saturday one day for a couple hours. Just visit gas stations.
Sounds awful. I have an electric car. I got the electric car so I never have to go to gas stations again.
Well, you're not going there.
See what you're missing, Virginia?
You're not going for the gas. You're going there for the stories.
Oh, all this free man dong I'm missing.
Listen to all these shows.
Just what I'm looking for in menopause.
Oh, believe me, I wasn't pumped either.
Well, there's a special deal for you waiting at Taco Bell. Their foot traffic's been down after this whole lettuce chaos.
Yeah.
Sent more people eating their food to the bathroom than normal.
But there's only two people that have it in Florida, Kev.
And today, to get you back into their stores, they're going to be selling Mexican pizzas for only $1 today only. Customers will be limited to 1 per transaction. Now, these Mexican pizzas feature beef and beans between 2 tortilla shells, topped with cheese, tomatoes, and pizza sauce. And it was something that was discontinued back in 2020 after 35 years on the menu. But then after a lot of people complained, they brought it back in April of 2022 with Doja Cat announcing it at Coachella. Oh. And here we are.
Yeah, and I think she even regretted doing the commercial. She did it, and it's like, I think it was kind of stupid commercial. Like, all right, well, way to sell the product.
Back in the day, though, that was what we used to get. My girlfriend, we would hit the Taco Bell. She would get like 2 Mexican pizzas and 3 Mexi Melts.
Okay.
And we would just go to town.
I'm not going to lie, Kev. I'm scared straight ever since the whole lettuce disease thing. I am not quite ready to go into fast food establishments right now.
I get it.
It's going to take me a minute.
Yeah.
Well, you went through the fire.
I really did, and I'm not exaggerating when I said there was 2 separate times during that whole ordeal I legitimately thought I was dying. That's how bad it was.
You went to the emergency room.
Yeah, I really thought it was it, to the point where I was going, all right, well, I'll give Kevin my G.I. Joes. Virginia can have my Transformers. Okay. I'll give Denny's my Care Bears.
Those things would be at Goodwill within hours.
I want her nowhere near my stuff or my death, Kevin. Play this in court right now, or when I'm dead.
Play this in court.
Yes.
Like there's going to be a hearing?
For the goods that I have.
Right.
Yes.
This is evidence right now. Be careful what you say,
Kevin
Virginia.
will drive me to Goodwill.
Then don't give him anything either, Your Honor. Denny's, play this in court.
He doesn't even have a car, and he'll drive me.
Oh, the idea of you giving away my toys to Goodwill that's worth money, it breaks my heart.
I'm just kidding.
When you do go back, how would you rank the best items that they have at Taco Bell? Because Cheapism went through and they ranked all 14 Taco Bell tacos in order. And they said the Cantina Chicken Soft Taco is the best taco at Taco Bell.
I'm believe it or not, my favorite thing on their menu is their quesadilla.
Okay.
They got like a weird kind of creamy sauce that's in it that's good, and every now and then they'll forget to put that on, and it's night and day of difference.
They got to make sure they put the sauce and that they also steam it for the proper amount of time. That sucks when you get a cheese quesadilla and it hasn't been steamed properly and the cheese is still hard, not melted. I've had that happen, and I have honestly wanted to go back through the drive-thru and give it back to them and say, keep it.
She's not lying.
This is a piece of Frisbee.
We have a steaming problem in this country.
We do, and that was what was made the Mexi Melt so delicious, because it's steamed and gooey and wonderful and just melt in your mouth. It was affordable.
Do you feel like Jbird does that the best item at Taco Bell is not actually a taco?
Yeah, I would agree with that. I don't get tacos.
I don't really get them either.
I like the quesadillas. I like the Nachos Bel Grande. I like the Mexi Melt, which is no longer on the menu. I would even get down with the Mexican pizza.
They got some good burritos, too. Okay. It starts to get crazy when you start doing 7-layer burritos, because that will get messy. And if you are wearing a white shirt, you're going in with some 7-layer shirt.
Sounds to me like they're terribly named. If they're Taco Bell and y'all are rattling off everything, it's not tacos.
We're not the norm.
Maybe they missed the mark.
Most people get the tacos because the tacos are the most affordable. If I had, like back in the day when I would be picking up Magnolia and all of her friends from the beach, I would take these kids to Taco Bell and we'd get like one of those 30 packs of tacos because you can feed all these kids for a good price. The price is right on those big packs of tacos.
The one thing I will not do, though, I'll never get any kind of meat at Taco Bell. I get all vegetarian stuff at Taco Bell.
Even the chicken?
I'm not down with their meat, man.
I like their chicken quesadilla.
In my opinion, sometimes their meat can smell like, I don't want to say it. It just smells like vomit sometimes.
Smells like dog food to me.
Yeah, or that. It doesn't.
My son gets it, and I'm like,
it's got a smell sometimes that turns me off, and it's from the meat.
Okay. Yeah.
Did it always smell that way, or is this a new smell? Because back in the day, I did not smell it, but I feel like now I kind of smell it.
I think I did. But
did they change, or did you?
I think I always smelled it, but I had a different kind of mindset. Teenage hunger is a different kind of hunger. And early 20s hunger is different than, old man hunger. It's just different. You could fight through horrific smells.
That needs to be one of our rap names, Old Man Hunger.
I don't hate it. Coming to the stage, Old Man Hunger.
Yeah.
Old Man Hunger.
75% of KVJ Nation said that their favorite item at Taco Bell is not actually a taco.
Okay.
There you go. All right.
Okay. The After the Show is on the way, but we can't get there before Jbird wrapping us up with his thought for the day. What you got, Bird?
Inspired by our last conversation, did I change? Did Taco Bell change? I don't know. Let's put this in perspective here.
Great question.
Maybe they didn't change. Maybe you finally healed enough to see what your wounds once called love.
Damn. Got deep.
The KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.